Yedo, Soko Papa, Yedwaka, Butonale. Nimano Dodo, Wana Dodo, Yewonko, Anuka Sobu. Jona Koya Monte, Adeso. Zimbabwe, Toma Kupio, Bridge Zimbabwe, Singa, Toma Kupio. Yoya Yongwa, Kanywana. Yoya Yongwa, Kanywana. Reggie, Tiko Yore, Fonsu Ake, Kade Bluzono, Muokao. Kakawira, Kakuye Kuye. Representative Papa, Kassere Dougue, Katogan Wova. Representative Papa, Kassere Dougue, Katogan Wopie. Jeremiah Kumbo, sur le point, pas le go. T'es pas venu, c'est pour Gaboé. Sur le point, pas le go. T'es pas venu, ça me wolo. Sur le point, pas le go. T'es pas venu, what you do now? Sur le point, pas le go. T'es pas venu, la réunion Koyo. Sur le point, pas le go. T'es pas venu, on a le tigma. Sur le point, pas le go. T'es pas venu, Reject Koyo. Sur le point, pas le go. T'es pas venu, Rito Bawe. Sur le point, pas le go. T'es pas venu, Kabesi Yeruo.
Away.
compte. The sources that love, so need my country. Need to be reunited for the betterment of our resources. Cannot you see the money we have? Why can't you people come together? One way it take for the caucus to reunite Nima country. Is there anything difficult that we gonna come back in Nima country to discuss? Do you want to be remembered as one of those that are trying to defend Nima? The young people must come together. Nima country is all we have. The young people must come together. Nima country is all we need. From Bele to Twa River, Nima country is all we have. From Buya District to Zoge, Nima country is all we need. From Sanikoli to Pienga, Nima country is all we have. From Seklepie to Yahweh Meslon, Nima country is all we need. From Paris District to Pienlolu, Nima country is all we need. This is power, the only thing that remains in life. My people, how long will we allow power to devour us? As we step away, ever so no don't say don't wanna go no don't. When in my country, you won't go and no got so good. Tata paya peu, Paloko, quoi say don't. Je n'ai pas qu'à peu, Paloko, quoi say don't. Dike wende, Paloko, quoi say don't. Teranto rapo, Paloko, quoi say don't. Bakanu bewe, Paloko, tu n'es ton tambo, Paloko, Chadra konti bewe, Paloko, ah Friday Devo, Paloko. Merci Nangoma, Paloko, quoi say don't. Dans mon prix de nez, Paloko, quoi say don't. Malusene, Paloko, quoi say don't. Mama Emilia, Paloko, quoi say don't. Marie Blue, Paloko. Feniso, wa petit, ye wonko anukaso. Babo yako ni mayasi, Paloko ni bano. Yako ni mayasi, Paloko ni bano. Ni makante yasi, Paloko.
You take it from Peter today, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, where the rich or poor. Why not pray for long fellow? He can pray for long life. As long as they live, you know, the better we grow. Power if I know, it can make you heavy. It's just like a volcano, it way to capsize. Sweet, sweet, kiss our liver. Not for go along. He might be can eat it, or a picture can eat it. Kiss our liver, kiss our liver, oh, sweet kiss our liver. Not for go along. it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. You check it from Mary today, oh, mother will check it from you tomorrow. Fine, fine, oh, by your fine, in your favor. Well, people do to you, you going to cry. I don't know for one person, oh, it's a matter of time. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I had. Sweet, sweet kiss, I will leave out. Not for go alone, mama. Human being can eat it, oh, the deer can eat it. Cause I will leave out. Our level, not for go alone. Human beings can eat it, or a creature eat it too. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, where the rich or poor. Why not pray for long fellow? They can pray for long life. As long as they're living, the better we grow. You check it from me right today, oh, Mary will check it from you tomorrow, mama. Hey, you take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, fine, power is found, oh, it can make you heavy. Looking like a crooked, no, a way to capsize. Kesavalia, mama, no for go alone. Why not pray for long fellow? They always pray for long life. As long as they're living, the better we grow, my people.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on your location and where you're watching us from this evening. Welcome to the Heat Hour here on BKS Television. We are relay on Voice of BKS in Butu Town. We are streamed live on YouTube and also on Facebook. Again, we'd like to say welcome to the show here this evening. It's a wonderful time having all of you here tonight. Alfonso, let's say good evening to you. Welcome. We have all of our guys in the back. Let's try to bring them on as we kickstart our discussion here tonight. Shadrach Tobe, the change maker, is also here. We have Ellis Law Dennis, the only law in Liberia. We have the man Pretis Doma to also here. I don't know what's happening to Pretis Network, but DK, Alfonso, and Shadrach, I'm suspecting the three of you to be holding Pretis Network. Again, welcome to the show, Chief.
That Musa Perere, I think you can lay out Musa Perere, say the more. The more two and nowhere that.
So, Shadrach, good evening. Welcome to the show, Chief.
Thank you, Junior. And good evening and good afternoon to all the panelists this evening. And sorry, I hear myself.
Yeah, you okay now? You okay?
All right.
Bossman Prentice or Prentice Duma, welcome to the show, Chief.
Yeah, Junior, and I miss good evening to you, and let me say good evening to everybody. I know from DKN it should trust it should be around the afternoon, and I also understand that other people following us with different time zone. But wherever you're joining us from this evening, let me say good evening to everybody. And it feels great being here again.
Welcome to the show, Chief. Alfonso, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, John. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming today. Yeah, I'm hopeful that everything goes well today.
Welcome to the
Joe,
show, Alfonso.
can you please tell Alfonso why you told me Jenna on the phone?
Alfonso, why you told the boss man?
I made that one. The major let trouble. I was in the kitchen.
No, Jenna, now so plenty people want to hear it. Yeah. I said, the man, I said, just drop the phone now, you don't want it
No,
loud.
I just
I
want
said,
to
why you doing to the horn now?
The thing I told you that, yeah, I was thinking from bottom.
Okay, the pamphlet I made cookie. You got Dada Isa. You got Jew Isa. I made the pamphlet I got cooking pow.
Ellis, welcome to the show, Chief. Ella, you are muted.
Thank you. And you know, that's the reason DW will never grow again because he always let chicken police. He became told I think the uncle they want to play picking on the show and talking. He will be careful, man.
So I'd like to say welcome to the show, all of you. Today,
he got to take it.
Today we'll kickstart the discussion with Asila, I mean, the guys that are going to host the debate in Mutuo. We have Kevin Demi. Kevin Demi will be joining us shortly so he can discuss the rules and regulations governing the debate and why it is important for our candidates to also attend the debate. We're going to be asking Kevin here to give us the outline of that. We hope to be joined by the CEO himself, Avin Sekatu, to throw light on that and give us updates about the radio station in Mutuo and how they have planned this electoral debate. But again, I'd like to say welcome to the show. While we try to bring Kevin on, let's hear from you what's on your mind this evening in 1 minute each. Let's start with you, Shadrach Togbe. Welcome back. What's on your mind, Chief?
Thank you, Junior. I feel that we keep discussing national issues, emphasizing on Booyah election. So I'm pretty sitting attentively to listen to Kevin to give us the rules and regulations and what is expected in the debate comes October 2nd. August 2nd. So till then, I'm here listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ellis, let's hear you what's on your mind this evening. 1 minute. Ella, you are muted.
Sorry. What on my mind this evening is the security of our people over there during the election. We want to make sure that everybody over there exercise restraint, especially with the flow of campaign, supporters from the 10 different candidates. Let the candidates make sure that their supporters don't cross paths, so that there won't be any fight or anything over there. We are always have some negative thing coming out. We want to make sure that the people in charge should make sure that there should be no other fight or anything that will jeopardize the security of our people over there. Thank you.
Thank you, Eda. Prentice, welcome back to the show. Let's hear you what's on your mind this evening.
Yes, I'm very looking forward to a very engaging and interactive conversation this evening. Most especially that we're going to have a reputable and well-respected media guru, Kevin Demi of Prime FM. Kevin, he also comes from Nimba. But as a proud son of Nimba, Mr. Demi has established himself in the media landscape of this country. He's one of those, most referenced media professionals in Monrovia here. And, part of the democratic process, debate of such is highly important. And, because of the essence created, in fact, out of such discussion, we trust that candidates. Firstly, I will be looking forward to hearing more from Mr. Demi and the team on specific areas that will be touched by the organizing team and those that will be leading or moderating the debate. And we can only hope that candidates will show up as well to be able to interact with their voters and lay it before them, their platform, because I trust that Liberia democracy is fast maturing, and now even though there are still challenges, but at least there are a certain group of people now who decisions are mostly tied to issues of concern, and it is only through these kind of interactions that politicians get to win them over. So I'm looking forward to Mr. Demi and the team, and also the CEO, Mr. Avin Seka, other engagement, and programs at BKS, because the radio station is doing incredibly well in terms of informing our people. And all of these engagement, I trust it is for the sole purpose of, the promotion and protection of our democracy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prentice. DK, welcome back. Let's hear you. What's on your mind this evening?
Am I okay or I'm breaking? I'm breaking. Joe, you can go to the next person. I'm okay because I'm driving. I will be my network will be okay. I'll soon get home. So I'll be okay for home.
Okay, great. We still trying to bring Kevin on here, but nothing is going to stop us from having our first discussion here today. If you following the senator of Nema, Samuel Koga, or maybe you guys.
You didn't hear from Alfonso. You didn't hear from Alfonso.
But am I importing the whole thing?
No, Alfonso, I'm sorry. Let's hear from you 1 minute.
Maybe Alfonso got a pan bottle rest.
Yeah.
That man know what on my man like my food venera. Why you want to plenty? But anyway, it's good being here, Yeah, John was just saying something, but I follow the senator, statement from his page. He tried convincing the public as to why he's not, taking side. But all of what he wrote is not actually convincing to me, and I feel it was a disservice to his party and his people that he leading. Having have on his mind somebody, and like we say here, the person was not accepted by the party, and then coming to say he's neutral. I personally, I don't know how to be rocket scientist. He's not a neutral person. He wasn't a neutral person. He will not be a neutral person. I know, but the only thing he will tell us is, but because he candidate, was not taken by the MDRO, he will not support MDRO party candidate. I think that is the real thing that we have to carry to bear. So yeah, Liberia is progressing in every sector, brother.
Thank you. I know we were going to this. We want to have your take on it before we bring Kevin in. We're still trying to get him here. But let me read a statement from the senator today. Then you can have your 2 cents on that. According to the senator, he said, "Greetings to our Facebook friends, followers, and family members, the great people of Nema and Liberians at large. As a leader, it is always important to inform your citizens of your decision, whether good or bad. The reason why we have taken a position not to support a candidate in Electoral District 5 Nema County by-election is we held consultation with citizens of District 5. An aspirant emerged as a candidate to contest on the MDRO ticket. The hierarchy of MDRO were made aware of that decision, and it was accepted. Subsequently, we were invited by UNICO to attend their elections. Upon our return from the United States, an emergency meeting was called by the executives of the party, informing us of a primary being held, contrary to our previous agreement. Nevertheless, we went back to the district and informed the constituent of the new decision. We were advised by the citizens to remain neutral as to avoid self-contradiction. Meanwhile, if our previous recommendation is supported by us, we will be seeing as a deviant to the party's decision. On the other hand, if we support the party's decision, we will be considered as inconsistent to the individual we recommended. Therefore, we are urging electors of District 5 to vote their conscience and elect an individual who will serve in their best interest. Now, if you really follow the senator today, you get to know that the reason why he's not supporting Quarter is because he has not been his decision before. He has never supported Quarter in any way. And he was clear that he made recommendation to the party and the party accepted. But when he went to the US and returned back, the party called for primary, which he thought was against his decision. According to him, he went back to the district and had a consultation with the people. And the people said, no, since that is the case, there is no need you come here to campaign. You just got to stay out of the process. So let's hear from you what you make of this. Let's start with you, Shadrach Tobe. We'll take it from Honor, then we go up. Let's start for you, Shadrach. From there, we go to Ellis, then Prentice, DK Way, and the rest of the people. Today, DK, when I say I'm good, always when DK say you're good, he can use all the going from will be the bullet. So I beg you, DK, don't say you're good on the one. Let's hear you, Shadrach. Let's give you 3 minutes on this.
Yeah, thank you, Junior. Thank you so much. When people speak truth to power or people in leadership, their surroundings, which that people refer to as surrogates. Let me say that way. They will come in defense that you are this, you are that, or we are independent manner. Like I said in my response to the senator's statement, his statement reflects contradiction regarding collaboration. MTR as an institution has educated men and women, counselor. In the first place, the chairperson for MTR currently is a counselor, a renowned counselor of our country. So I disagree that the senator communicated with the MTR executives to have accepted his nomination or candidate being selected. Then later on, after a few months or a day or week, then of course, the candidate be rejected and call for primary. I don't think, in my opinion, institution with educated people, well-organized with constitution, will go that route. Again, I am waiting to see MTR respond. If they will come out to say, to report a statement or agree with me, then of course, I'll make other follow a comment or article to be released. Because our elders, our people back home, when they made a decision, the same friend, I think that even the area will call MTR executive to speak to them along with the senator. Let's do this together. Let's work together to bring peace and unity in the district. I think it was his individual selection. He feels that he should control the party because he was senator who just told us that the party made him. Which is what, for me, he's a leader, he's an executive, but you can't decide for institution as individual. That's wrong. That's where they're coming from. That I see that way as individual, but I wait to hear from institution because I'm not part of them. I have no idea of that decision being made in-house, but based on the senator claim, I get to see or hear what they will say. If they will be quiet, then of course I agree with the senator. Thank you.
Thank you, Shadrach. I see to it that you've already said almost everything, but let's hear from you, Ellis Lord Dennis. Let's give you 3 minutes on this. What do you make of the senator post today?
Thank you, Jim. I mean, I just tired discussing this one thing about Senator Koga missed steps in the whole election thing. Where was this particular statement from the initial stage after he won the election, after his position became vacant? Where was the play? Koga has played all over the place. Brought in somebody, was rejected by the MDR, not rejected, was defeated by the MDR. And then he went on radio with all these things. And then he coming back, he's not supporting anybody. Nobody is going to trust Senator Koga. Whatever he's saying right now, his desperation has fallen. There is nowhere. The intention to continue to hold, to hold Buya as his playground has failed. Yeah, Koga was in the district as a representative for 13 good years. What did he do? He brought in separation, division.
Either your background, you have to lower the
sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Now he trying really hard to bring somebody that he'll be able to control. And MDR said to him, no, this is not how it works. There, he had no. I will say Shadrach, MDR will never respond to that because nothing he wrote that makes sense to anybody over there. Like he said, MDR, they have educated people over there, and what they're doing right now is they are laughing at what he wrote. They will not respond to it because it made no sense. I will say again, Koga is not neutral in this election. He has his support behind some of these guys are running over there. So Koga is not why he wrote that. I mean, it made no sense. It's like somebody you talk before you think. What happening to Saint Koga? And he needs to have some advisor with him. He alone cannot do all. That's what happening to him right now. Koga, the position you are holding there.
Yeah, you need to watch your time. Yeah, you pay attention to the phone.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that.
I'm feeling you back.
Thank you very much. I'm watching the time. Your time over. Thank you.
What do you mean? I'm not on now.
Alfonso, please take control. I'm trying to bring on Kevin. That's why.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So, people coming now because Kevin, what's it about your show? I'm disrupting your show. So, Kevin and Alvin coming, we need to draw because when we 10, let's draw 1 or 2 person. I can drop in as well. That's the 2 person that will come because when we 10, then we'll have limited space. They come and talk. Whatever they need to talk about, then the rest of us can come back. So you can have space on the show.
As well.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay,
so
thank you.
If you see yourself going in the back coming on, maybe we'll just create this space for all of people. So don't get angry with us. But again, we say thank you very much. Welcome to the show, Siawete and Chris Lee. Welcome to the show, Aloysius. Let's get to you, Prentice Doma. Prentice, let's get your view on this. Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah, so I think
30 seconds.
2 days ago, I was very clear that what is happening in the MDR was as a result of lack of internal coordination. And the senator's Facebook post today confirms that. I don't want us to keep pretending about it. The senator post today, if at all, what he said was true, that there was conversation with some executives of the MDR before his trip to the US. And upon his return, agreement to these conversations were not adhered to. It brings a sense of deception and betrayal to the senator. And as such, not ever, we all react to situations differently. Most especially with rumors from the opposition community and other people around that Senator Koga is likely to fight, the bigger interests of the vice president and the regime in the future. I think he's trying to take cue and not to make these words of the naysayers come to reality. Because what should have been done was that if at all the senator is quite correct, and all of us will keep holding on until we can get a word from the MDR to either debunk or confirm what the senator said, that they had conversation and they reached an agreement before his trip to the U.S. But in while we still wait on the party, we consider the Senator Ward, valid for now. So to reach an agreement with him and he gets back, then the arrangement all of a sudden is nothing valid any longer. That's betrayal. And that's deception. And it will hurt anybody. And I only believe that he doesn't want to open a campaign for somebody before he confirms the words of oppositions and naysayers that he will one day go against the interests of the vice president and the regime.
Okay.
So I trust he's only playing leadership role.
Thank you. You got him on phone?
Yeah, let's try to get to him shortly. He's kind of busy, so we would take 15 minutes. He's just here to give us a little breakdown of how the debate is going to be and what time the debate will be starting and all of those things. So let's hear from him shortly. Kevin, good evening. Welcome to the show, Chief.
Good evening, Jenna, guys. Good evening, Limba. Good evening, every person in there. I don't know whether I'm audible, whether I'm loud and clear.
Yeah, you are audible, Kevin.
Oh, okay, because I was waiting for instructions. Yeah, what's up, Jenna, guys? Sorry, I'm trying to find a way to park because it's not right, talking for minutes. So I want to do that under 1 minute.
Okay. When you do that, you just let us know. Alfonso, you can continue.
Thank you. Let's go to you, Aloysius Iwan Bumi. Aloysius Bumi, you're 1 minute 30 seconds.
1 minute or 3 minutes?
1 minute 30 seconds.
I don't know now, but you gave other people 3 minutes. Why you want to give me 1 minute?
I said 1 minute. I gave 1 minute 30 seconds to everybody. 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's good. So, my brother, I read on our Kogart statement. We need to throw the entire NDR away from Buya. That's right. We need to turn them away. Turn them away in a sense that they have no control. Honorable Koga has contradicted himself all over the place. Even before the elections, and immediately when we won the elections, and thereafter the quote unquote primary, he has contradicted and said, everyone, I don't have much time right now to go in duty, but the entire NDR is disorganized, and they got nothing to.
Kevin, Aloysius, what's the contradiction from the senator? What's the contradiction?
The contradiction is he said in Buya after the election, they needed one person that you work with. He warned our elders to warn their children not to get in the race. Then again, he went and presented a candidate, and the candidate was denied. And then again, he came out to say that because of people who those candidates supported him, as such, you will not support a particular candidate. Those are huge bundle of contradiction. But that is what is happening. And they are got nothing to offer the people of Buya. Honorable Kogart presided over the district for almost 13 years or more, with all the roads destroyed. He got nothing. There are other individual candidates who have come today and paved the road. So for Honorable Kogart to go and use the road to be running campaign is shameful. Same goes to Honorable Kuhn and the rest of those guys. So those road, Honorable Kuhn and the rest of the guys being power from day one. Buya road were all deliberated, nowhere.
Thank you.
And now somebody has gone and paved the road. Will they go and pass it?
Thank you.
And campaign is shameful. So to save their time, in short, to save their time, they said they're not campaigning for anybody. All that thing they just threw. They did not do anything for the people of Buya. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Lee, welcome to the show again. Please have your 1 minute 30 seconds.
Oh, thank you. Like me say, good evening to fellow panelists. I will have different view, little bit. on this issue. I think Ellis is not doing justice to Sinakoga, because if you think that Sinakoga is not important, but you're kind of using a man on your flyer.
Now,
So that means you're being fair. You have to justice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris.
Okay.
Please let me pause you and let's take the information from Kelvin Dame. Kelvin, welcome to the show again. You are on the phone now. You are live. Can you tell us what is ongoing with your pending debate in Butuo?
Again, let me say to all of the persons in studio, to all of my friends, first member out of let me use it to appreciate all of I the Almighty God, the grace of tomorrow.
Kevin, you coming in broken. You had to be maybe using the phone. They got to bring the mic close to you so you can be clear.
I didn't get you. You said I got to what?
Yeah, you got to dress, close to the phone so you can be clear, because your voice was, like breaking in.
Okay, so is it better than?
Yeah, go ahead, Kevin.
Okay, so what was the question? Specific question.
I want you to bring up to speed about the pending, debate in Butuo.
Okay, again, let me say first to all of you, all of my friends, just of Lima County. I was extended to EKS Foundation, courtesy of an independent held, and if I'm mistaken, so I should be on tomorrow, and maybe or what time in the house I should be in the third should be. It's a pleasing pleasure to be part of my colleagues, BKS Radio. Bring real time position to the people of India, specifically at that state. And
Kelvin, let's do this. Kelvin, hello, Kelvin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can we do this? We want you to be clear because your voice is disjointed, and we want to get it clear. So I don't know. Can you call back, or can you go off and come back?
Okay, let me do that. Let me hang up and call.
Yeah, at least so can be clear. Chris Lee, let's continue with you until you can come back.
Okay, thank you. So as I was saying, I think Ellis, he's not doing justice to Sinakoga, because if you come here and say Sinakoga don't have, it's not important right all, you don't show any stuff. But using the man on your flyer, you can't use the man on the flyer. So that means this service to Sinakoga. But the issue here is, as Mr. Doma drafted into the discussion, I think NDRO never did any justice to Sinakoga. Because if there was discussion before in the past, before he told the analysis with the executive committees, and those recommendations were taken into consideration, I think they could have adhered to the discussion. But unfortunately, when he came to the analysis, they went at the back. So that means there was David service to him, and also he think that he hadn't been highly respected in NDRO. Because if as senator, and almost like a political leader for the party, and I suggested to the Senate committee, and those recommendations were discussed before he leaving to the analysis. I think what they should have done is to hold that recommendation into consideration, or the work on him, he returns back to Liberia. We left the man abroad. Why the man said you couldn't go by it. So I think what this 7 or feel that he hadn't been respected within the party, that's why he's taking a step back. I understand people will say, because his recommendation wasn't taken into consideration. But again, on the other hand, he want to take a step back, as Mr. Doma said. People have pre-calculated that Sinakoga want to fight, the VP in the future. All of this thing coming on, you have to take a step back. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So tonight we got so many people watching all now. The view is going high, so we have to be punctual when it comes to time. so that the people who watching all can go to bed because they are watching all, they want to hear what we say. So you got to be touching the main point instead of all BP around the bush. And then we thank you, Chris Lee. Siawete, welcome to the show, my brother. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Kevin is on.
Yeah, you can have your 1 minute 30 seconds. Yeah. Is it Kevin? Kevin is not here. That might be one talking. Yeah, let's get your 1 minute 30 seconds. Let's hear you on this. Senator Koga put a press release, our statement today on an official page. I know you read. What's your thought on that?
Junior, I think we have made our position proud to Senator Koga's press statement, and I don't think we are discussing anything new. Like I said, I keep saying this is politics, and nothing new is being played here. I think from the conversation last night and previous conversation that have been going on, it also put the senator feet to the fire to bring all this and press statement. With all of what I see in this press statement, it just bowed down to non-collaboration. That's what I see. And secondly is that the second thing is that Honorable Koga felt disrespected as a senior partisan and someone who are ruled the district and then being elected. So I mean, with all of this, just bow to him, just abstaining from the process because the way he was treated by the MDR. Because if you read the press conference, he told you prior to his departure, there was a series of discussion, and then upon a return, the conversation turned the flip side. So I mean, the MDR as a party did not do well. They needed more discussion before they reached at this point. That's why I keep saying.
So let me ask. Are you insinuating that the MDR did not, reach the senator the decision that they were taking when he was in the States? Is that what you're saying?
Alfonso, I don't want to preempt. We all being around the corridor. Election or politics, there are a lot of in-house discussion that happened before, even primary. There are kinds of primary that is done. Some are done by consensus, some are done by vote. And there are a lot of procedures in primary, and there are a lot of conversation that go on. Even when you go to a national convention, there are a lot of conversation that go on. When you feel betrayed, what else can you do? So I see that the MDR, there was lack of collaboration between the senator and that of the MDR. Because if they had those kind of conversation, we wouldn't have been here.
Thank you.
So I mean, it's a slap in the face of the MDR. It's just shameful that you even feature a candidate and you are not boldly able to go and support the candidate.
Thank you. Last night, the MDR man was here. He said they are in the district campaigning for Qatar.
Who MDR man?
The Qatar men are here. Last night, MDR man. But yeah, MDR man. Anyway, welcome to the show, Ato Wogbe. Welcome. I know you've been following the show. You've been following us. You heard everything we said. To just burst you with some. Your Senator Koga, put out statement today. That is all in the media. What's your stay? What is your statement? I mean, what is your point? Or what's your point of argument on his statement? What do you think he did wrong or he did correct?
Oh, okay. So thank you. Let me say thanks to all of the panelists. Before I can give my opinion, let me explain my reservation first. I think Junior, you should be, if you want me to be on the show regularly, you should be sending me the link instead of me calling DK Way or calling other panelists before I can appear on the show. I think it's one of the reasons why I can always appear on the show late. But I started following the show. If you go on the comment section, I even wrote that I'm waiting to be accepted.
Yeah, go ahead. I was saying the link. Go ahead.
So thank you. I read a press statement issued by the senator. And we are having a conversation time in, time out. And like I said the last time I maintained that I think that there is some disagreement there from the MDR National Executive Committee, which the senator is a very key factor off. So there are some disagreement there. But beyond it, me, I think the disagreement is not huge enough to come out the MDR like other people think. And I think it's a normal politics, it's a normal disagreement in politics. And I think it's still taken by the senator but to issue a press statement to officially inform the people of Nimba in the district at large, the people of the district and Nimba at large. I think it's in the best interest of the people, in the best interest of the district.
Do you think it's timely? Do you think his statement in the published was timely?
Yeah, that statement is timely. As a leader, when you take a decision, you gotta justify and be true to what the decision you took and justify to your follow up.
So everything is stretched out the justification in game. You think it's okay?
Well, yeah, for the sake of the district being peaceful, then all the candidates go and campaign peacefully so that the district can be tension part. I think the statement is justifiable. And I think he took a bold step to inform the people why he took a decision. And the election will be very peaceful, and the people will vote. Whosoever will vote, like I said, the person will be Koga representative, and Koga will be their senator, and they will work together.
So the involvement of Koga in the district in the election will mark the election not peaceful. Is that what you're saying? Because saying stay away, the election will be peaceful. But if you go there, it will not be peaceful. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, not really that it will not be peaceful in the negative manner. But other candidates that you will be campaigning against, because man, all the guys, sorry for the poor quality of my voice, all the guys supported him. So to see him now going vigorously campaigning for one candidate, it will be a serious issue. So it will bring bad feelings.
But
so
he saw that from the onset when he was recommending somebody, when he was carrying somebody to the party to be supported. And he said if MDR has accepted the man, maybe he was going to support. He saw all of that, right?
I beg you, Kevin is on the line. His network is really giving problems. So I want us to just have him shortly. Then we can go back to our discussion. I beg you.
It's okay. Let everybody mute and hear Kevin.
Yeah. Kevin, welcome back.
But I did not conclude.
No, come, Kevin. Hello? Shit. Kevin? Welcome. You are live. Welcome back to the show.
Sorry, I don't know. I think I'm having problems with the connection, but I can get you loud. I can get you loud and clear. Are you hearing me?
Yes, we are hearing you. Kevin.
Yeah, hi, sir.
Yeah, welcome to the show. We are hearing you. Can you please give us update about the debate that is supposed to be held on Saturday?
Yeah, so like I was saying, that I'll be in Nimba County on tomorrow, but officially the debate should start on Saturday in the morning hours. And we are very hopeful and optimistic that one of the candidates will show up to form a part of the program on Saturday morning. You see, some of us, we are coming from as far as Montserrat County to go way there in Booyah. And I appreciate the fact that you guys are on the platform every night. It's not because you're less busy, but it is because you intend to coordinate the voices of the people, to espouse the views of the people where others can be able to agree to disagree for the common patrimony of our country. So some of us, we are Nimbayans, and there are different ways we can contribute to the development and the growth of Nimba County, not only by contesting in elections, not only by dividing money, but through these kinds of civil dialogues. And one of the importance and significance for such a program is for the people to have an understanding on who they should elect. And I would like to emphasize on that very important core or part of the conversation. Even back here in Monrovia, in Monterey County, where I'm on one of the biggest platforms, I always frown on our people, and I like to consider us, because I'm a Liberian, I'm not going to exclude myself from that. We get into elections for several reasons. We vote our leaders for several reasons. And those reasons are common. We all have the answers just right in front of us. For instance, who can divide money on us? Who do we ask and give? For instance, if you walk to the home of one of the contenders, maybe during bygone months or bygone years before the elections was even thought of, and you have asked for or you have asked for support for maybe school fees or to take care of medical bills, and or maybe a cup of rice, or maybe ask for leave, and that candidate did not. Some people monitoring this radio, this program right now, they have said that because of that foundational reason, they are not going to vote that particular candidate. Some people have that as an inherent reason on why they should not elect a leader. So they are prepared to put the district and the county, and by extension the country, into chaos only because of that fundamental reasons in their thinking. It's a fundamental reason. Why? I asked this man for a lift. Once upon a time, he made me. I asked him for money to pay my child school fees. He made me. I asked him for money for my air ticket. I asked him for money to transport myself, to Monrovia. He made me, and because of those reasons, or one of those reasons, and I'm not going to vote for him. So that individual, or those individuals in their numbers, are prepared to put our district and our county, and by extension Liberia, into poverty only because of that very unimportant reason. So I'm particularly concerned about, civic education on why we should vote. Whom shall we vote? What are the qualities? What are we looking for? We listen to each of the candidates. By now, we should know who we should be voting for. We should ask ourselves, question: why are we voting? Is it because this person speaks Gil more than the other person, and that's the reason why we will not vote that person? Is it that this person is more traditional than the other, and that part of the reasons we will not vote this person? Is it because this person has given me a bag of rice? That's the reason we will not vote this person. And those are the reasons countlessly, not just limited to Nimba County or Buyao or the different districts. This is a Liberian problem. And that's why we must, as journalists, members of the Fourth Estate, spend meaningful time in making sure that we impact the lives and the minds of the people constructively, void of politics, void of the sides. And matter of fact, we are journalists, we should not even have sides. We must be able to harness reasoning to provide quality education and sensitization to our people on why they should vote, who should we vote. And I'm looking forward in the future, as part of this partnership, that maybe before elections, we can have a series of conversations on who should we vote for and what are the qualities in our leaders. Because if I'm not from Nimba, it doesn't mean that I should not have a conversation as to who should we vote for, what are the qualities in the leader, how should we select our leaders. I could be from Nimba, for instance, and this conversation is essential. It should be a Liberian conversation, because whatever affects Lofa affects Nimba, whatever affects Nimba affects Grangia, affects Riverses, affects Sino, affects Bakuru, affects Bomi, affects Grand Kidbam, affects Montserrado, and existentially Liberia. So we need to endeavor in these kinds of conversations to create literacy. If there's nothing important, gentlemen, this is one of the most important things. This is no secret that our people vote on very petty things. We don't have to call names, but just by inference, we know, especially we as journalists. But we listen to some of the higher up, some of the people that we admire in our country as the cream de la cream in the body politics of our country. What do we get from that? Insulting presidents, insulting the leaders. And guess what? Those platforms are even powerful than our platforms. That
that are safer, like yours, the BKS platform. Those are safer platforms. Those are platforms that espouse, the wishes and the aspiration of the people. It's a safer conversation. But believe you me, if a politician picks up a podcast like you're doing right now and starts to, excuse my language, starts to cause Marcos and Pacos, and say the worst, those are the things now that are being admired by the people, the vast majority of our population. How can we detox? How can we change the narrative? How can we lure our people into a more meaningful conversation? These kinds of conversations are very necessary. The society is degenerating into a place where people are becoming fanatics of the worst things than the best things.
Thank you.
Where lies the tradition? Where lies the sanctity of our country? Where lies the morality? All of these things are very important among others.
Thank you, Kelvin.
I'm trying to embark, like in the coming years, on a series of engagement from county to county, starting up with my own County, on how to vote and why should we vote? What are the qualities? What are the signs and symptoms of a good leader? Those things are very, very important. We should not wait during electionary process before we engage in these kinds of campaign. When you start to do these things, what comes to the mind of the people is that, this man was paid, this man is against me, this man hates me, and the media, the Liberian media, to include the guys on the platform, the powerful men and women on the platform, if there's any woman there, should endeavor into this, because guess what? When electricity goes into Buyao, when electricity goes into Buto, when electricity is provided, when city power is provided, BKS radio, what is it for? What is the reason? Or what are the reasons? The reason is because of the quality broadcast, the quality conversation, the impact in the lives of the people through your frequency, through your powerful network. If there's no electricity, if you're still feeding on power from a GSM company, as in Low Star Cell or Orange, and for years, as old as we are as a country, we cannot get city power. But guess what? We can smell city power from right next to Africa Coast. The last time I went to Buyao at the border, literally I cried. And you wouldn't believe what I cried for. That right at the border crossing point, I see a lipo. I stand to be corrected. If I'm wrong, maybe you guys can correct me. Right at the border crossing point between or where you have your radio station to Africa Coast, there is a lipo at the edge of Africa. Where is ours? I stand to be corrected. There's nothing. Are they better than us? No, they're not better than us.
So, Kelvin, because of time,
yes,
because of time, we would like to know. This is a political debate, and you know how politics is being run in our country. What are the protocols set aside to maintain the stability of those that will be attending the debate that day?
Well, just in summary, because of time, the protocol is generally good behavior, and we want entirely for the people who are supporters of each of the candidates to understand that the candidates are not bigger than Lima County. They're not bigger than the district. It has to be understood. It has to be underscored. It has to be told the people that the candidates are not bigger than the county. The candidates are not bigger than the district. And by that, it means that we individually who are supporting, which is our inherent right, to support each of the candidates, must understand that we have to comport ourselves, we have to conduct ourselves in ways that the outcome of the election reflects the quality of the kind of people we are. And Nimbayans are more like showing the lead that others following. And that's the basic message that we can preach in terms of protocol. We're not going to fight. We're not going to insult. We're not going to tear each other apart because you don't support Kelvin or you don't support candidate A or you don't support candidate B. They're all Nimbayans. They're all Nimbayans. They're all Liberians. And the basic thing that we can drill out of the conversation is let us all make sure that we appease ourselves and our people. Let the message goes out, there that the essence of the program is for us to listen. If there's nothing, then that honors is upon all of us. And how will you listen when you're destructive, when you're distorting the process? So the protocol down there is good behavior, and we expect additional ground rules to be read out, when we should have kickstarted the program. And basically, if we get there, we get on the grounds, we know that the district is politically charged, but it should not be politically charged to the point where it's going to distort a conversation that is meant befitting for the district. I just thought to rest my case on that specific point.
Yeah, so people intentionally go to these kind of areas. Some of them go with the intention to misbehave. I don't know how many supporters will you be allowing in the house during the debate?
Well, my initial conversation with the organizers is that I would rather, since the program is my understanding, except that the protocol has changed, since the program is a live program, I wouldn't think that the supporters should be allowed to enter the studio. I wouldn't think that it would be a good thing because, believe you me, I've moderated debates. I've moderated several of these political discourses. And what it does is that, take for example, if candidate A takes his supporter, and candidate B takes his supporter, candidate C takes her supporter, the rest of the other, if everybody takes their support, if you allow 5 to candidate A, it means that you have to allow 5 to candidate B. If you allow 6 to candidate A, it means you have to allow 6. And sometimes these candidates, what they do is that they strategize ways to energize their base, even if they are saying the wrong thing. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So if a particular candidate is saying something that is displeasing to the ears of the people who are monitoring, everybody knows that what that candidate is saying is the wrong thing. They have a way where their supporters will be able to just beautifully cheer them up for saying the wrong thing. And then they also have a way to distort the quality of other candidates. We are not there to say this person is better, candidate A is better than B, candidate E is better than F, candidate Y is better than Z. No, that's not our job. Our job is to promote quality and peaceful conversation. The decision to elect who as the next candidate for that district is contingent on the people individually to make that decision. And that is premised on the kind of conversation that will resonate and sink in the minds of the people. That's why we, as the organizers, all of us, we are the organizers. The listeners are the organizers, the people of the district, they are the organizers. Each of the candidates, they are the organizers. And some of us wouldn't want to waste our time to come to as far as Butro, Nimba County, for a process that's going to be distorted. And trust me, I'm one person. If you followed me, I don't mince my word. If the message that a particular candidate distorted the process is what we will have to come to Monrovia to message the people. Obviously, we're going to do that. We're not going to mince our words on that because we're decent people and we expect decency throughout the process, regardless of your side. And that is primarily what I'm coming for. If this is going to cause me to get in the car and come back to Monrovia, I don't care. I don't care about getting in the car and coming back to Monrovia. I'm not going to get into a process to leave my home, my family, to go into a process that's going to turn chaotic, that's going to be distorted, because I believe that quality should be the hallmark. And quality is providing the information to the people, that distorting the information. Every person's voice is important. The decision is for each of us, Liberians, and registered constituent members of the district to make that decision and not to distort the decision of others.
Thank you, Calvin.
So I have advised finally the organizers that we should not allow any supporter in the hall or the studio because there are planes, there could be planes. You cannot read the minds, you don't know who is coming. Some of these supporters are intoxicated. Some of these supporters could be drunk. You don't know what are their motives, you don't know what are their plans. Some of them could find out that, hey, if this is not going my way, the best thing to do is to shut this session down, is to start the process. So my advice is that we should deal with the candidates individually. The supporters can be outside cheering. The supporters can be whom. It doesn't take away your support. It doesn't spoil your law for your candidate. It doesn't tear the process apart. because the format is for the people of the district to listen to the quality conversation per each of the candidates.
Thank you, Kelvin. Finally, before we take leave of you in 30 seconds, can you conclude for us?
I love Nimba, and again, let me say thanks to all of you for the work that you do. Particularly, I give it out to you people. I know what it means this time of the night, 8 o'clock. I don't know how many hours is your program. Is it 1 or 2 or 3 hours or 4 hours? Whatever the time is, I know what it means. You're supposed to be between your pillow sleeping, you know. You're supposed to be with your wives if you're married. You're supposed to be with your family if you have. Even if you do not, you're supposed to be having bad peace, you know. But you chose to do this not because you're selfish. You chose to do this under very extreme circumstances, and we don't have to underscore the word extreme. I'm a journalist. I know what you go
Jim, can I ask Kevin?
To make sure that. See that?
Kevin, this is DK Way. How are you? You talk about wife. This is DK Way.
Hey, my brother. Hi.
Yeah, how are you, buddy? Hi. So you carrying my sister too? Say you're talking about husband and wife?
Yeah. So back to the issue. You know, I know what we go through, and I'm not leaving myself out. And then worst case, come and think about, you know, the core out there in Nimba, how you fetch the news with bad roads, you know, inaccessibility in some areas, you know, and you just name it. I like to give it out to you guys especially. I know what you guys go through. The people who are listening to us right now, guess what? They're homes, they're in their comfort. You are out there making sure that you provide quality information for them. You talk to the right people to dispatch the right kind of information to them, you know? And they must be able to appreciate you for the kind of sacrifices that you make for your county. Some of you live far distances in the woods, right here in Monrovia, where there are lights. You know, we are not able to go home at a certain time of the night. Then what about way there in the forest? What about way there? Some of you live 15, 20, 30 minutes away from the institution. Some of you will have to sleep literally on the bare floor, you know, for the safety. You know, you're not doing this because you're money making out of it. You're doing this on the overall because of the love you have for your county and your people and the profession. So I'd like to give it out to you guys. The fourth estate particularly, I like to underscore because of the selfless sacrifices that you make. I'd like to give it out to all of you. And we look forward to a healthy conversation. We look forward to a healthy time in Nimba. We look forward to bringing the good news back not only to Monrovia, but throughout the world for the right decisions to be made.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kelvin. Thank you for being here tonight.
Jim.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Can you play a line? Just ask Kelvin from a journalistic background, please.
No, I beg you to. Let Kelvin go. Yeah, I beg you. Let us go to the discussion. Kevin, thank you for being here tonight.
Elder, they say by this time we will be near our wife, the elder to escape to go see the wife. So, yeah.
That was the voice of Kelvin Bermin. Kelvin Bermin.
1 second, John, 1 second. Chris, you said you wanted to ask Kevin for what?
From the journalistic background about the debate, if the public will be allowed to submit questions ahead of the debate, one. And the next thing I want to know is if there be any interpretation of the old man who at the village, you don't understand the English language, if his team would do that. But it's okay. He already
we all had debate interpreter that booyah, we are had debate interpreter, you can do it or that booyah.
You are living in America, you know sometimes this thing happen. But it's okay.
We even compare booyah with interpreter J3 is this service.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for bringing Kelvin to the show. I think everyone already know why it's going to happen on Saturday in Mutuo. Let's come back to the discussion. You know, when I was going through the senator, you know, press statement, people sit. Let us sit and read some stuff and see contradiction upon contradiction in some statement. I'll be a Mark Blimon. Welcome to the show. I will give you like 1 minute 30 seconds to everyone.
Wogba did not conclude.
Yeah?
Wogba did not conclude.
Yeah, I'm coming to Wogba. I say, Magbon, welcome to the show again. They say,
30 seconds with me. We got 30 seconds
So,
remaining.
we are giving 30 seconds. We are giving 30 seconds to Arthur Wilbert to conclude. Arthur, the floor is yours. You can conclude in 30 seconds.
Charity, don't be afraid. I'm not talking anything to them because
Yes.
all I've been saying on the show for the past 1 week on Okoga already validated it. So no need to talk.
Let's go, Arthur.
So to conclude on my talks, I think the senator did well, and let the people go run their campaign. Whosoever becomes representative of the district will be the representative from Okoga, and you will be their senator. And Booyah will shine more and more, and they might lash.
Okay, thank you.
Well, we're gonna do it.
Thank you very much. You know, in the senator statement here, he said the party he don't want to be a deviant to the party decision.
So,
now, not being a deviant to a party decision, on the other hand, you don't also want to also be seen as as somebody who betray the struggle, having carried somebody to the party and the person was not accepted. If we go to support the party decision, the person going to look at it also bad. So I'm weighing two things here: the party decision and the individual in carry. Who is he taking this? Who is he taking it all of, or who is he actually favoring here? Either the party or the person he carried. That's a two contradicting thing. So he's telling us here that the person he carry a ghost is more important than the party. Why the student don't want to go against the party decision? He will not also support the party decision because he don't want to become a betrayer to a ghost. That's a contradicting statement. Anyway, Mark Bloom, when I hear you this on this, 1 minute 30 seconds, Mark.
See ya, 1
second. I want to show everybody. See ya, 1 second. You hear you using your phone. This is go on BKF page. We want to do this every day. Go on BKF page. On the page here, they get share. On that share button, you touch it. It will tell you invite. If they invite, they will tell you invite 1,000. Invite 1,000 on your friend list. Can you please do that for us tonight?
This is the marketing director of this program.
Yeah,
so the marketing director is saying something, okay?
Okay, do that. Ma, you can go ahead.
Thank you again. We are happy to be here. It's good to be here this evening. All who are there in the morning. It's good to be here on the show. I want to welcome all of you, and we are happy that the fast and prayer is gradually carrying us, that at least we can be able to see another day. Like I said to you guys, for the past few days, that it was a disservice to Okoga on the issue of the nomination or the selection that was made to carry Koto. Squarely, what I've been saying is what Okoga have validated and alluded to. Let all of us know that before you can give your word to people or to someone, it's a commitment. It's a commitment, and this commitment to also be followed. You heard him saying he don't want to be a betrayer to the candidate he took, to the person he took as a candidate to the party, and the party accepted that before he can travel to America. So the reality is just there. That what going on Okoga is not satisfied. That's why he's taking your back.
Party accepted what?
And with the issue of the debate, I don't think it requires confusion. I know where sometimes those things can happen. People who want to add someone can win debate, and since I started seeing debate or witnessing debate, I'm not seeing someone winning debate. It's just about telling the public what you want to do or what you ought to do, what you feel you're capable of doing. Is why you're telling the public or why you're telling the people that you want them to elect you. It's like you're selling yourself so that the people can buy you. So it's nothing there for winning. Where people can win are the ballot box. And most of the people who don't go for debating the country that they don't want can even win elections.
Thank you.
So that's how it is. So we know we'll keep talking to them, and they will keep Buyao peaceful. They will keep the various towns and villages peaceful, and the debate will go on in a smooth way. About 2-3 hours they will spend there, they will be done peacefully, and they will leave for the space. Let all of us continue to push on both Radio Buyao and BKS Radio, so that our people can understand the nitty-gritty of what they are going to do. So that's my take on the show tonight.
Thank you very much. Pat David Wako. Good evening, old man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good evening to all of you.
Just you've been in the back following us. Just have 1 minute, 30 seconds, on this topic.
Yeah, I know that old man always got different view on issues sometimes. But
Yeah,
mostly
that's a different view we want to hear.
Okay, because each time all of you continue to talk about Koga view. We had 2 senators in the county. I don't know why we're not hearing Yantu getting involved for you to be concerned is Koga. So it's something that since I've been on this show, I never heard any of you talk about Yantu, his view on the District 5 election. It's just Koga. I don't know whether for special reason or...
Before you go, let's just understand certain thing here, before you go. You have Printed Joma, who is a youth chair for the county when it comes to Unity Party. He said even what NDR did, it was not in consultation with the Unity Party. So it will be a coordination. So it's for the Unity Party, you don't expect you to say anything.
Not MDR man, and he will not speak for MDR. So anything that politics.
Oh, so the reason why you're calling Kogani is because he's an NDR member, right?
No, because it is a district that he just left, and he needed maybe to provide some guidance when it comes to the election. And that's why we're mentioning him. And Mobisa, almost all of the candidates are contesting how, I supported him in the previous election. So taking a side or not taking a side, showing the way to the district people, these are things we wanted him to actually do. But now coming, going out, that the Nigeria guys say he coming in the Nigeria level. That's something we're discussing,
Yeah, I understand. I've been listening to you, and I bring in this one out. Koga and Yantorian control the 9 districts in my county.
Of course, yeah.
So I think each of those districts should be important to both for them. But the one I just say is that because Koga is NDR members, okay. If that is the case, fine. But when it comes to senator, all of them too should have why Yan should have a concern of District 5 too, because District 5 is under him. And the election is very important and crucial at this time. But anyway, my opening statement will be to I'll carry towards, like I always say, my different view, I'll carry towards my son, Shedris Togbe. The last time I was on the show, I stated something and my son stopped to correct me. He made me to laugh. How each time I go to bed, I'll laugh when I think about the correction he made that night, which is when I said that the vice president taking millions of dollars to go to China, it was completely a waste of taxpayer dollars, especially for things that the government don't have money for it now. And now to buy it and to maintain, because in the machine, the government want to buy that 2 things: to buy it and the money to buy it and money to maintain it. Hold on.
But we want you to go straight to the instead of all going, because we don't want to go back.
Wait now, I come in now. It's an opening statement. I'm not bringing different statement. And my son said that He said, I want to correct the
No,
old
but
man.
you asked you a definite question. You were asking a definite question.
What was
Let's
the
go.
question?
The
Yeah,
question
you
is
know the
Samuel
question.
Kuka, staying in the election. That
But
he don't want to
I
support
think
the party
I
decision
think few
and
days
also support his candidate.
ago, it was the question I've been. You guys asked me the question before, so I don't know you want me to say the same thing, and I will say the same thing. The very day Senator Kruger made that statement, I was on air with you guys, and you asked me that question. What I told you was, and I'm not going to say different thing. What I told you was, I respected his decision. Election that his decision. You can't say no to it. You can't say no to it. That's why tonight I said, but we have to include both senator. But if you kept saying Kruger had made his decision, and that very day I said I respected his decision. And when it comes to this election in Booyah, two things people has done to Kruger, it could be to any of you would do the same thing. Number one, when he told the people on your leave the election, and who he was speaking to directly, Jackson Yo from Goma Plate, that the man he was speaking to, he refused because he didn't respect him. And again, the NGR2 that you're speaking about tonight, when I call Senator Nyanto and you're talking about Kruger, what can we believe and trust Kruger for is all to respect him and follow him and work with him is pre-Johnson legacy. Why white men say it. And Gilman say, look good, but America. So if this man, we have allowed him, especially from District 5, we allow him to join over Prince Johnson body, it means what Prince Johnson will do for him to continue. He fight decision in NDR to carry somebody, Augustine Menkua, they rejected they refused a decision because it was not primary. So why y'all want Kruger to do? Kruger has right to say I'll be neutral because he has not been respected in our party right now as we look at. According to Prince Johnson legacy, Kruger is not respected in the two decisions that he had made. They are let him rejected those decisions. So why, when he say he want to be neutral, I think they should accept it because it's what they want.
Thank you.
So
very much, man.
the district will not bring him.
Thank you. Because of time, your view, your points we are taking. To you, the host, John, what you got to say in this?
Yeah, Efanso, before I go to my say, we got other people in the back. So today, once you say, you have your say, we'll carry you in the back like we did to Ella Ellis. And then when other people finish, we'll bring you back on. So I beg you, we have a lot of people in the back today. So I beg you, if you finish speaking, we'll put you in the back. Then we'll bring others that have not speak so that they can have their 1 or 2 cents on the issue. Efanso, you can keep me in last and go to the other people. That's just what I wanted to say.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Again, let's say we have spent like a week on this one issues, Kruger, and I think here will also be true.
And also,
yeah,
I got different view on this, right?
Yeah,
like you said, we spent almost a week on the whole thing about Kruger. But let's look in the party. There are hierarchies from the party. Let's look at district number 4 representative. District 4 representative is part of MDR. Now, MDR put up a candidate, but you are not seeing District 4 representative in District 5 running campaign for that candidate. During the time of the senator, you saw all of them. You saw Ernest Marcier going to District 4 running campaign. You saw him in other districts. He went to District 5 running campaign for the senator. But now it is a time of Cotton Kwagu. You are not seeing Ernest Marcier in District 5. But you see Sam Brown there standing by Boris Vallier, running campaign for Boris Vallier on a daily basis. So I think this thing in MDR is bigger than we seeing it. It's bigger than we looking at it. We're just focusing on one side of it. But what becomes of the entire hierarchy of the party? Why aren't they now in District 5 running campaign?
So you do you know that Sam Brown is not a member of MDR and can run campaign for anybody?
No. I only said reference to Sam Brown because he's a colleague to Ernest Marcier. I'm saying Ernest Massey should have been doing the same thing for his candidate as Saint-Brin is doing for his own candidate, Boris Vallier. Because
so who do you think is a candidate to how do you call district number 4 policy maker?
Definitely, we say Koto Kwaru because the district 4 policy maker is from the MDR political party. So therefore, we consider him.
Oh, so your argument is all of those lawmakers from the MDR background should be in the district campaigning for MDR, right?
Yeah, if the choice MDR made was right, they should do that. Why they did it to the senator? They couldn't do it for another person.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For the record, they are about 3, and in fact they are about 4. You got Ernest Massey, you got Neke Ige, you got Semiana, and Honorable Antoine Glikia. The 4 candidates straight or 4 representatives from the angle of the NDR in Nimba. So they had to go and help Koto. You are right. They had to go and help Koto. Saint-Brin is a government alliance person.
Mike is just amplifying your statement. Mike, it's now your time to speak over. Thank you very much for helping John. John, thank you. Your point is well taken. I accept your point. No, these are things we're looking at. That the MDR, even if Koga don't support Koto, let the other 4 guys come to support Koto. Because that's their party. And that's their party putting out a candidate. What are they doing? Where is Massey? Where is District 3 lawmaker? Where is District 8 lawmaker? So Koga no time that all of them came down to battle. All of people say you let kick them out, but they cannot make that decision in District 5. Meaning they don't want
the District 8 representative got to be very proactive in this very thing. Because in the District 8 representative, he is currently considered as the caucus chair. If he's not proactive, tomorrow will bring division among the caucus.
You can be more careless than the Pope.
And so we will go on. I mean, welcome to the show, Mr. Avin Seka. Welcome to the show, Bobby Wanty. Welcome to the show, Bobby.
So hold on, Alfonso, you and Gion, y'all need to be paying attention to our chat room. We had this.
Yeah.
You're not doing that. This is the first day since our first meeting, so we need to be proactive. The 2 of you need to be proactive, or else we'll call you.
Thank you. I want to remind you
for very proactive.
People speaking from upper speaking, so we need to stop
that.
When upper speaking, before they speak. Besides, when people see somebody hand, you recognize what they want to say.
It's granted. Yeah, two run on me, 1 right. Anyway, like I said, Mr. Seka, welcome to the show. CEO Bobby Wanty, welcome to the show. You follow us, you've been following us. Please have your takes on it. 1 minute 30 seconds.
Who have 1 minute 30 seconds on me or Bobby?
No, I'm giving it to Bobby Wanty, not you, sir.
Okay.
How is he doing here?
All right. Yeah. Good morning, good evening to everyone. You know, like this thing, everybody say we've been on this thing for pretty close to a week plus now. And the same play we started, the same thing we've been saying, did the same thing we're coming up to. Everybody on this show, we keep saying Koga. This thing is a party regulation. This is a politics. It's not a church building. If the party set the house right, you will see everybody going with the direction of the party. But when the party have come out with all kind of division in the party, everybody taking their side, this is how it's going to be. And the party going to lose this election, to be honest. I'm not talking about the individual that taking part. I'm talking about the party losing election. Because it's a party that put out the candidate. We've been saying that thing over and over. If there was something that all the party members sit down, they agree to one thing, they come to one conclusion, and they put a rightful person. Let take sentiment from inside. Let ask the party who is the campaign manager for this, the campaign are going on right now. The party have to come up with their campaign manager. There's no campaign manager for it. All those that rejected or that say they don't want this person that choose their candidate. There's no one in the district to say they're running campaign for the candidate that they choose. But we all here beating one person over and over. So I believe that the party fall. Let's just accept it as it is. They just put a candidate into the dangerous position. But we get 2 million people at the back. I will end here today and I will go back. Let's continue.
Thank you very much for your point. It's well taken. CEO, I'm not bringing you here to discuss politics. I'm bringing you here to discuss issue about the pending, debate. I know you got more information on that because you made a negotiation with those guys. Can you also tell us how and who are those candidates that are going to be in the debate?
So you censoring me from talking politics?
I don't want you to talk politics, CEO.
Anyway,
why you say that?
Y'all can hear me, right?
We're getting you, sir.
Yeah. I want to say thanks to all of you, who have been coming on this show. As my brother Kevin said, taking up your time from your family to be on this show. I really, really appreciate it. Y'all, thank you so much, everybody on here. Before I even talk about the upcoming debate, I want all of you to try to invite people more on our page, right? Because the more people we have, the more people invite, the more we'll have more followers. And then the way to do that, I don't know if you guys know it, but I see a lot of you sharing the page, sharing the show, which is a good thing. But there's a way that you can go online on our page, go to the followers, where you have the friends, and then you can invite others. I think Facebook can allow you to send out 1,000 invites at a time. I mean, I think all of us here got over 3,000 followers or friends. So if everyone on this show go on there and invite 1,000 people per day, we'll have enough followers. And then the more followers we have, the more viewers. And also to our viewers who are viewing, every evening you guys come on here to view, which is a great thing. This is our own thing. It's for Nimba County. It's for Liberia. Instead of just viewing, we also ask that you kindly go on our page and like our page or follow our page. So I just wanted to throw that out there. As far as the debate, we're trying to change things. I talked to a few of my friends on here, and I told them, I said, we want to change the perception that people have about Booyah. In Liberia, when people say Butuo, the very first thing that comes to people's mind, people who really don't know our area, to think about a war. So we want to change things. We first started with the radio station. Before we built our radio station in Booyah, there was no radio station there, right? There was no communication. People used to go to Benway, Radio Kind Company, to utilize radio station and send out information until BKS stepped in. Thanks to my brother.
He's been harmonized. He's been harmonized. When the CEO is harmonized, I don't know what's about the other people. Thank you. Thank you for your point. I know you will come back, Mr. Seka. Internet is not your friend. Well, thank you. Let's get this from you. The election in Booyah. We want to know or get view from you before we can get to tomorrow. We will try by all costs. I think June you had to take that to the station people, so somebody can be in the studio. We want to hear from the people. I did 2 days in a row. Want to hear from the people of Booyah, how they feel about the election, who are they going to vote for, and what are some of those things they thinking about going good, going wrong in the district. They want to hear their view. The public want to hear them. So let's hear you for the panelists. I know the other day John was asking who do we think will win the election. We all were just giving our view, but let's get this. As the election get nearer, who do you think is the more favorable candidate in the election, despite our people crossing over here and there. Let's discuss it holistic. We'll be giving 2 minutes each.
Oh, I'm out here.
Yeah. So, Mr. Seka, you back. Before we get to that, let's get your final word. You were just saying something, we did not get you.
But
You went off.
so yeah, I don't know where I stopped. But you know, when you're using cell phone, people call it messes up the whole thing.
Yeah, taking our time coming to the show, it was a good thing, and you were discussing it that way.
Okay, but anyway, I talked about, you know, our district did not have any communication until BKS radio stepped in. And then we've changed the whole trajectory now, and communication is over there. Our people see what's happening when it comes to politics and everything else. So we want to also change the whole trajectory by getting involved with this whole online platform. Someone called me a few days ago from Booth itself, and they said they listen to this heat hour on a daily basis. 8 o'clock, they be rushing, going to go turn their stuff on to watch our show. So that encourages us to continue to do what we are doing. Everybody's watching you guys. People are following. People been sending me messages and applauding our effort. So with the debate, Kevin, my friend Kevin, will be going there tomorrow. We've already organized it. I think I spoke with 6 of our candidates. Cole Williams, Takpor. I mean, Koto also is going to be there. Everybody's going to be there to be at a debate, to talk to our people and tell them what they have to offer, and whenever they win, what they'll be bringing to our district. We'll have securities there too, because you know you never know what will happen. So we are also working with the authority to have security to make sure that this is good. I don't know if this has ever happened before, but we look forward to having this, and we look forward to building on this and for the future as well.
So CEO,
Yes, sir.
how many person the hall will take? How many person you expecting to be in the hall?
So we want to have 50 people in the hall. That would be the elders, town chiefs, and all the elders will be in the hall to be part of it. Then the supporters will be outside. We're not allowed to support all the supporters to go inside. So we'll have about 50 people in the hall, excluding the candidates.
Okay. We also want to know whether there will be somebody to interpret, because you carry elders and no elderly people, some of whom will not be able to understand the Queen's language. Will you have people there interpreting?
Yeah, it will be both in our local dialect and also in English. So we have interpreters that will be working with Kevin to interpret.
So will there be question taken from no elders?
So so this is our first time. So I don't know if before we start the program, we will reach out to the elders. The elders will have to start. Actually, they will open the floor, talk to their sons and daughter that are running, that are contesting against each other. So so the elders will have major role to play there. In fact, they will be up on stage to the left side of that building there with the candidates.
Okay, I think Chris, your curiosity is then a bad answer. I know that. So, John, you wanted to say something? Then we can continue with our topic. John, you are muted.
The debate on Saturday, I mean, the candidate themselves, they know those people they are going to speak to. So you are not going to speak in the interest of the host or the moderator. You are speaking for the people, those you are going to represent. So if I could give a little advice to them, I mean, most of your outbursts should be in the vernacular that the people understand. Even though when you go at capture building, you won't be speaking your vernacular there. But those that will come to observe the process, at least you should try to be at their limit. You saw when the election marshal went to Mutuo, when they were having that program, some of them spoke actually in the vernacular, like Cole Williams, the guy even went and knelt down before the elders. So you could do the same tomorrow. I mean, when you finish giving your platform to the people, some of them will ask you questions. All we can say is that you should just be moderate with them. Always respond to them in the language that they will understand, because I know some book men in our race, they will start speaking whole our woman will start going in to say, my man, slow down. All that I don't understand nothing.
Yeah, thank
So,
you, John. Thank you, John. You take into consideration the moderator because the moderator will not moderate the whole show in Geo. He will moderate in it. So that's why I was just asking because from the moderator point of view, somebody can be interpreted to the others. So yes, it's a good thing. Thank you very much. Let's come back to this. Let's come back to this. Starting with you, Sadra. I know
before you go around, let me leave. Let me give my parting comment.
Okay. I thought you still want to be on the show. That's why you can get your party.
No. I feel my own. I'll let D take over.
I'm again talking about a boss man.
When you're controlling your show, I got nothing to say. I tell you, when you get people in the bar, y'all take me off.
Yeah.
When the show is going on cool, I got nothing to say.
Go ahead, Avi. Don't mind. So before you go ahead, let me ask you, why is a mean course? Where did you see DK Way? You posted him in that kind of condition.
DK White.
It's just a joke, though.
I was through. We'll talk that one offline.
It's just a joke. Anyway, you can go ahead.
Yeah, but as my son said, so the interpretation part of it, we're not going to go interpret for someone that is vying for office to represent people. The interpretation will only come in when the moderator asks questions in English, so someone can interpret that to our old man and a papier. Then I will be in the audience. That way, the interpreter will come into play. But now, we're not going to be interpreting why John Brown, who's running for office, to the people. If he can't speak Geo, then that one is business. But again, y'all thank you so much. As I said, my only ask of all of you is to try to invite many people on here as possible. So thank you. I really appreciate it. God bless you guys. Let's make this platform a big one. Before I leave, though, my man, I don't know, my man, what happened? You and myself, I'm from Facebook again. Yeah. But anyway, gentlemen, I'll see you guys, man. Y'all thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, CEO. Thank you for coming. You're always welcome on your own platform. Thank you. Let's get to you, Sadra. You got follower.
Also, it's my first time to see DK be quiet. Right now.
The CEO step on DK. I know we're talking. Just we're talking offline. Sadra, you got follower. You work with Ministry of Education, and you work with teachers and other people in the ministry. So anytime some other thing you'll be discussing here, people would like to follow you, would like to take your advice. What you got to say and who you think going to win the election? I'm not saying you should run campaign. If you want to run campaign, no problem. But I'm not saying you should run campaign. But what do you think?
All right, thank you, Alfonso. Like you said, I'm not here to campaign for any other person from no statement from the beginning of the particular platform. So when you ask me who I think will win this election, so I can tell you that Booyah election is a bit difficult. It's a tour, sometimes family land, and what have you. But covering the elections in Booyah, before then, with the absence of Boris Vallier, Qatar was number one. But with the inclusion of Boris Vallier in the election lately, it dragged Qatar to second place. So if you're giving edge to somebody now, you will look at make work in terms of coming first and who comes second. Now, the factor in Booyah, I have followed Booyah elections from 2011 up to present. The variables are based on crime. So when Qatar was elected for Mandela candidate in nuclear bill, it gave him the edge. So the opponent looked at that and brought in Boris Vallier, like I said before. So that reduced Qatar vote immensely. They will divide. So if Qatar will want to win, it has to work across the district to get vote all over. Even if they beat in Yaubel or Weibel, you come second to whosoever will die. If not, It's difficult for him to know first. Come to Honorable Mekwa, he's a deacon of Inland Church. Inland come across the district. No matter what the issue is, the inlander will know they will gather their ideas together to try and produce a candidate from the district from the perspective of Christianity. So that was placed on Mekwa currently in the first position, followed by Koto. Like I said, my previous stage, I got a statement when you asked me who to win. So, relatively speaking, election is tough. It's just my opinion based on variables in that district for the past elections I observed, follow, or even myself know sometimes supported sometimes 2017 when I saw really. We love the election to Koga because you were underconnected on your belt. You beat on your belt massively. And Nikwea, you were coming second to Bore Badia, second to Tagamoti, other places. Same thing when really stopping in Glale, Manple, Yale, Koga comes second. So for that reason, we couldn't know over adequately, we couldn't win him. So that's the variables for that election. Thank you so much. Like I said, I will have no exact answer who will win.
Thank you. You are not definitely about somebody who's going to win the election, but you feel Gus is in a better position, followed by Koto. But the two of them will not win at the same time. One person just have to win. Abie, thank you very much for your point. Let's get to you. I'm not sure, even though you from the, I know you defend your men now. Yeah, you got your own constituency. You know, you got your family back home, and you get all of people as you yes talking. Some of them are watching you. Who do you think going to win the election?
Yeah, I mean, we have been saying the thing over in the game, and it's even becoming clearer as we go in. But the issue of Honorable Koga's statement and things that we just discussed in passing, I think it needs due explanation to the people of Buyao. Before I can go to my candidate,
if you want to explain that in detail, then you book airtime to run that campaign. So let's just answer our question. Yeah, if you want to book airtime, you book airtime.
Yeah. Okay. So right now, before them, like Shara just said, Koto was ahead. But looking at the inter-wrangling within the NDI, because his say to the candidacy, and looking at NDI being part of ruling party and then having zero legacy in Booyah when it comes to rule, reconstruction. Those things they got nothing to do with that. So they are supporters of people who will canvass for Cotton, and they are ashamed. Even like somebody was naming somebody representative. The same thing they did on the late Senator Johnson. When he passed away, they couldn't carry his body.
Let me ask you. Yeah. I'm not sure. MDR as I have no development in Booyah. Which party in Liberia had development in Booyah? Political party.
I think if we're going by that, then we will get little credence to Unity Party on what you say what now when they carry IFA to Booyah. Since that time, there have been no government project, no tangible government project in Booyah.
Is it honor what they say? Do not they carry IFA where?
In Booyah, that IFA road construction.
Honor what year in 21?
Warrior was the one who initiated. It started doing Koga, but Warrior did a framework. You can invite on a Warrior here, you get clarity on that, and there are some documents we can even substantiate what we're saying. So on our Koga, on the show.
The Inland former Warrior supporter. Thank you.
Yeah. So because there's nothing, the same thing they did to Senator Johnson when he passed away, they were too ashamed to go to Booyah with the delegates to go and see the
thing here is if you say MDR had no impact or him in the district, in the Unity Party, you want to get that credence to MDRO are not taking state power, but Unity Party are taking state power for 12 years. So how will you prepare them?
I'm coming. They have been collaborating as well. They have been collaborating with party. Even Senator Johnson himself, even Kogan himself, they are also been closer to some people, but they are never advocated for the people of Booyah. And to make it even worse now with their candidate now, nobody are confident in Qatar. We saw Qatar buying Lapa a few days, yesterday to carry to Booyah. Who get time for Lapa when someone building road, then you buying Lapa? So who will go campaign? That Mansour will go and campaign for going Lapa, sharing it with people. When Boris Bali pay the road, send 1978, Caripeda and not put for there. So they are just shame. They can't go there. So Qatar is far away behind. India is completely behind. And the people that you'll be looking at right now in our election, number one, like Shadra said, when it comes to Sectoral. And Sectoral also comes with some level of developments and the belief they have for the president. It's Boris Bali has gone beyond. So Boris has taken over nuclear. And not just nuclear, but beyond nuclear already. In all part of the area. And then you see Jackson Swami you in the Nobel being the only vibrant candidate from our place. I think Jackson will be coming first, and then you will see Boris coming second. I know my Ome will not agree, and you don't want to see that happening, but just
you tell you all of people here, you tell you all of people on the show, you put in your candidate for, and happy to anybody, everybody will want to put themselves for, nobody will put themselves last. So we can get that to you. Your candidate had to come first. That's just thank you for that. We'll hold you by that. Is this Prince Battle? Prince Battle, welcome to the show. We'll come to you. Welcome to the show. Chris Lee.
You thank you. Thank you, Alfonso. Yeah, thank you, Alfonso, and thank you to all the panelists. How you doing?
I'm coming, Chris Lee. Chris.
I will look at. I don't know how many minutes are taking.
Chris, are you getting me?
Yeah, how many minutes?
All right, you got to wait. I just say Chris, then you start going. Chris, you from Lower Nimat, you from Capital to be precise. And we are talking about Booyah. You got some influence there, meaning within the MDRO that you find yourself part of, even though you're in the States. But you got some influence. The first thing, why are you guys not supporting Qatar? Why all of your representatives not supporting Qatar? And who do you think going to win the election?
Thank you. So how many minutes are taking?
2 minutes.
Okay, thank you. You know, I've been one person that the decision of MDRO to deal with special the Kuga have been bold on it. That I make my decision as it is. That they have to do in-house working. The MDR strategy with the party, and not just with the MDR alone, with the party also involved. And we expect the two senators, Nyantoa and Koga, to be involved into the process, including entire executive committees for the party and MDR NIMA, because the party is not put out in District 5. So we expected both parties to be highly involved. But our absent in this process, it shows that they are in-house, dissatisfaction from both MDR and the party. I'm not speaking of MDR alone, but the both parties. As you said, who I think you're going to win election, I'll be a little critical because, as I said before the show, I wanted to know the candidate and know their platform, what they have for the health sector for the next 10 years, what they have for the education sector for the next 10 years, the human resource capacity building in the next 10 years. So that I think that after the debate, maybe on Saturday, we will determine where we stand. But as now, what I see winning District number 5, I see the people at District number 5 winning, not just individual, but entire district winning. I see peace winning, ranking become the victory at the end of the day. I see peace ranking the 4 corners of District number 5. And I see the citizens of District number 5 thanking God for allowing them to go to the process. I've see District number 5 telling God thank you to give them servants, not just leader. I see District number 5 giving praises to traditional people that are guiding them in the process. I see District number 5, the young people, the elders are celebrating.
The man that you see vision, thank you very much, Chris Lee.
The
Vision 2025, Vision 2030. Thank you very much for your vision. Everything you see, I think will be correct. I hope it be correct. And the spiritual man out there, your own inland brother, Siawete is also seeing our vision. Thank you very much. Siawete, we'll come to you there. Siawete, your connection with inland. I know you will never deviate from your inland papi then. So the inland man is contesting. And the election, let's just say it's a tense election. So I want to hear you. You are not MDR man, Unity Party.
We want to hear you from the inland background.
Who you think going to win the election? If you want to be the Bobby that put yourself first, no problem.
Thank you very much for disclaimer. I think you know.
Sorry, Bobby.
Alfonso.
So please, Mark. Please, Mark. We have discussion today, but let's talking beyond. Please, Mark.
No, follow. As a matter of fact, let me get a disclaimer that our analysis is vote of the inland connection.
Yeah, my man, I guess someone part.
You know, we closely follow the politics and the happening in District 5. Based on the consultation there, we can squarely tell you who is in the lead, like I keep saying. Quite frankly, like other speakers have said, and I will digress a little bit. The election in District 5, obviously, you know, our politics in Liberia is regional, is based on sentiment per region. If you look at Koto right now, the other speaker has said, Koto has a very huge challenge. That you have the like of Cole Williams, who is also involved into the agriculture side and doing what he had to do as well. And then you also have Honorable Ballier, who is also carrying on road construction or rehabilitation. So, including Koto himself from the Nikwea belt, you get to know that the number in Nikwea, it will be fought and it will be divided heavily. Coming to Jasin Yo, who hails from Nyo, I think the number in Nyo, we should not underestimate Jasin Yo in Nyo, because Jasin Yo, following the previous election, the way they vote for Okoga, we cannot underestimate that. We should also know that you have a chunk of vote in Nyo. We cannot underestimate that. And then coming to Yao, Menkwa, you know, he contested in the last election. He came third. And then this election with the introduction of this guy from the United Party and also Mr. Merman, he's also in the election. They will get a little vote, but you know, with calculation, the people will be weighing the president who had a higher vote or who had the upper hand. Our people, they understand election very well. So if you are doing the calculation of who to be in the lead and where the candidate stands in terms of number, I think for me, for now, within the Yao region, I will put on Menkwa first. And in the election, they are also benefiting. Mayu, Koto, and Honorable Menkwa, they are also benefiting from the VP and Honorable Koga, and you know, flyers and what have you. So the both of them, they are also benefiting. So if you do your calculation well on Menkwa, to me, in my mind, he stands better chance to win the election. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I know everything. I whole thing the board talking. Now I Ilan will just say Ilan will rally around their own. So all that thing talking.
No, but the reality, the reality is
that thing is a reality. Like the reality is once the Ilan, always the Ilan.
Ilan,
once the Ilan, always the Ilan. My sister is not Ilan man, but I think my man will make it. But anyway, let's see. Thank you very much for your point. Jimmy Wogbe, you come from district number 1. go to district number 5 to vote, which is a good thing. Some of you were those who they truck to go there, but having been one of those at the truck, I know you're going back to go vote. Who do you think going to win the election? Jimmy Wogbe.
It's Arthur Wogbe.
Arthur Wogbe, sorry, not Jimmy. Arthur, I'm taking you to be your brother. Your brother can get BB vocabulary.
Yeah, but how is it possible that I can be truck? Anyway, no problem. That's why I will conversation. So, hello, am I clear?
Yeah, you are clear.
Yeah. So before I can take my 2 minutes to answer your question directly, let me just provide some clarity. I think, Mr. Moderator, the clarity is very important. This show is very respected. This show is very respected. There are a lot of people who follow this show, both in Nima and the country at large. I listened to Papa give me a statement. I think it was not a decent statement to have said that the vice president took mediums and took it to China to go buy yellow machine. It was not a good thing. You don't have fat to say that. It's not possible. The vice president did not go to China to buy yellow machine. The vice president went to China to do an assessment. He led an array of government officials to do an assessment as to what were the possibility of government conducting a bid that companies from China can take part in the bid. The vice president did not carry a medium to China.
Thank you.
Granted. Financial management law. Yeah, So let me go. I'm using my meaning as I will use my law.
Okay, go ahead. I check in it.
Check it. On our financial management law, it's not possible that somebody take million for you and get to China. Transactions are done in terms of purchasing. Transactions are done through interbanking transactions. So that's a clarity I thought to provide. I hope you will come back to apologize to the vice president for that statement you made. But more besides that, let me start by answering your question. The schedule said the election in Liberia and also Buyao, our elections are segmental. People vote on sessional basis. And it's a seen as the election in Buyao. But I will not answer specifically to say there's a candidate that's in the lead. But per my assessment, because the election got no equipment. It got no equipment. It's a fair playing game. And what make it the fee is clear. There's no equipment safe factor. What make it more better and clear is that the equipment is not supporting nobody now. So everybody are brave, they're moving to election, and the person who will win based upon their work. But there are 3 front runners, as my own assessment. I'm voting in the district. I'm going to Bipley. I'll be voting with Bipley. There are 3 front runners. And then when I call the first name, it does not mean you are the first. But I just call that name, I randomly, but there are 3 front runners. The 3 front runners, one, Justin Yu. Justin Yu is one of the front runners. Augusta Menkwa from the inner church, the inner factor is very key in our Nima election, more especially District 5. Augusta Menkwa from the inner church in Koto Kragu. So these are the 3 front runners. Another could win the election.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Even though in Lando put out Kennedy before in District 5 and lost impression of.
You get to know that there is now inland election. Be very careful.
Wait now, somebody talk about inland now. I'm just making some reference, man. I know it's not inland election, so they were careful. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bobby Wanty. We'll come to you, Bobby. Yeah.
Somebody just into the ask Arthur. I know you're getting over to ask the person question Arthur on other phone.
What's your question?
Arthur, there's a girl from Nima called Lena, right? She have a concern that it is Palestinian collaboration in Java. That's why they're not going to kill it. If yes, why have then Unipal involvement district number 5 when it comes to the campaign?
Why should you ask Arthur when Arthur is not a United Party official?
So the president ever had a United Party and MDR broke that political marriage?
So that's a collaboration. The same collaboration.
Bobby Wanty, Arthur, reserve yourself, yeah. Don't mind. Bobby Wanty.
Is it Arthur United Party, man?
Face, don't divert the topic. Breaking
I thought it was Star Wars.
Even though you are prospecting Kennedy, I mean, or Ronald Camp 2029, you are prospecting Ronald Camp 2029.
Election,
win the election.
No, Lee Alfonso. The thing why Alfonso looking for Benjamin because the small job again.
I want the people in Buya to know that you will be contesting. So you hide them here, I will talk it.
Why you can't talk about your own LPRC job?
Why I'm working the LPRC?
So the question is who going to win the election in Buya District 5? You know, District 5, we from District 5, I'm from District 5, you know, my part from District 5 is Dimpley. But if you look at the election right now in District 5, look, the goalpost has shifted.
Okay.
The goalpost has shifted. So, like everybody here saying, the previous, you know, people say from the inland belt, Augusta have a lead because the way it works, most of the inlanders, even in some of those Kennedy, they're home. As long as those people are going to church and Augusta is a beacon in their church, they will always think that way that, well, they want is God-fearing. So let's carry him. But the factor that we're forgetting to know is Boris Balier. So for me, their race is between 3 people in District 5. Boris, number 1, Augusta, number 2 from the inland belt, and probably Koto because of using Koga and Jerry Flyers. No, seriously, because of using Koga and Jerry Flyers. Remember, Sam Brown is running campaign for Boris Balier in District 5. If Sam Brown was going to be a normal candidate to run in District 5, nobody will compete with Sam Brown in District 5. Sam Brown will win District 5 flat down. Sam Brown has done enough in District 5. So if Sam Brown go there and say, this is me, your vote for me, that goalpost will change. So a lot of people will wait for Sam Brown to go because of Sam Brown job he has done there to vote for Boris. And Boris, only thing he's doing at this movement, the agriculture, his road building, and all those small things, people will follow him and say, the thing where Sam Brown used to do, where he brought it, man, let's follow him. 2 of them, when they join together, they're going to do it more. So I believe Sam Brown will come first, Boris will come first, or Augusta Mekwa will come first.
Thank you very much. Everybody here not setting who will come for that, you know, either this person will come for, this person will come for. And then we
don't know the number.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, Bobby. Bobby, thank you. Our DK, where I brought you on the show, you want to get information to go back.
Yeah, thank you. The host, John, is away, so Alfonso is managing both, bringing people on and paying attention and going across. So if it's not your time to speak, please. It will be a distraction when we're talking across the board. When somebody have questions, let them put it on the screen that what Alfonso is doing. Other than that, will be confusing the host because he also looking in the back to bring people who are in the back on and also moderating the show. So it's a difficult thing. So help us. We are in the back, but it's difficult for him to be paying attention here on the screen and also doing that. What we will do is, I think before the show ends, Avi and myself will try and see whether we can. Okay, thank you for coming back. So the 2 of them, at least we got 2 persons here to be managing it. Oh, he going by again.
Baba, the man talking.
Baba,
yeah, you can bring somebody.
I want for other people to finish speaking before I come. That's the reason we are 10 already.
Oh, yeah. So I'm leaving. I'm just saying, you can be here so that while you're bringing somebody can be looking at the chat room. Other than that, we're doing well today. We want to continue. Bobby, you don't.
I remove somebody.
For some reason, I will leave a show for today because I'm running somewhere. So I wish a show good luck. I mean, let's continue. Thank you very much. I will leave today.
The money you running after you bring our own.
Thank you very much, Bobby. You always welcome, Bobby.
Continue to go around.
So thank you. We I think we stop on Printers. You from the Unity Party background, I know always you will say the people pay their respect to Koga. That we're not on Koga now. We're now in a district. When you look at the analysis of everything that going on in the campaign, who do you think is favorable to win the election? Thank you.
So I know right after the vacancy was created, we paid a day or more visit. I remember we slept in District 5 to make assessment of the political reality so that the United Party determines which way to go as we advance with other political conversations. And since then, I must be honest that I have not visited the district in person, but I have closely followed the political activities, through the traditional media and social media, which is very prevalent among, our generation nowadays. And I think everybody already made very brilliant analysis, except unless my brother Chris Lee, who kept dreaming of Martin Luther King. So I will say this, and I'll be blunt with it. I know there are issues, there are challenges of the two that I will call in no specific order. Like uh, it's going to be a two-horse race, to be honest, and you can put me on record for this. This would be a two-horse race between Honorable Menqua and Porto. Whatever way you flip the coin, it's going to be about the two of them. Even though you have the presence of new candidates from their own backyard, which becomes, which going to certainly reduce their votes because even Honorable Menkwa, not just that he and Taco Mambia comes from the Yao Belt, they are blood relative. Taco is a nephew to Honorable Menkwa. So in but recently one can tell that even among family members their votes will be divided, least to talk about the entire chiefdom, as a whole. And for the Nikwa belt, we also have additional two candidates also adding to Quarter, which at the end of the day, you can also denounce the fact that they're not going to reduce the votes. And because these situations present themselves at this moment, the race will be about the two of them in the dying movement. But again, it's going to be a very tight one, and it's going to be about them.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you, Prince.
so it will be about two persons. It will be about Quarter, and it will be about Honorable Menkwa in no in no particular order.
Thank you. So, meaning anyone, the two of them, anyone can win, and you will be happy.
Anybody can suffer.
Thank you. Thank you
No,
very much.
anybody wins among the candidates, I'm happy because they are all neighbors and interestingly, almost all of them they come from the Rescue Alliance that the United Party had.
Thank you very much. I see why United Party is not even frying fish in the whole thing because all those guys supported them. Thank you very much, Princess Doma. It's a good thing that you scratch that. Let's come to you, Prince Battle. Prince Battle, you've been following the show, even though we started with the honorable man and you came late. But we will give you the 2 minutes and we'll add 30 seconds because maybe you throw light on something. But I'm begging you, please go within your 2 minutes, 30 seconds, Prince Battle.
Thank you. The name remain the same, Prince Battle. Let me say, going back to my big brother Mark Bloom, honorable man. Also, all of you, I can't call name because most of you, I know all of you, the elders, all of you, Princess Doma, I know all of you over there. So I'm happy tonight to be on the show. It's my first time, even though I've been following the show and my name have been flashed also on the show by Jimmy Wogbe. Yeah. So people say Koga supporter, not Koga supporter, but I was listening to the show the other night. We all are supporters of the rescue mission and the vice president. Yeah, and also we support Koga from Buyao. I think Onokoga is the senator of our country, and he won election in District 5 3 times. Three times. 1, 2, 3. Should gain the due respect. And I think when Mekwa was called to Maserado and to receive a package, and we don't know what happened on the west side, but there is your domain, your territory, the place you live. You won election, go 3 times. Nobody can underestimate you. That be frank to the point. That is your error. You say, oh, I want to work with this person. Then somebody say no. Okay. Then another one somebody say no. We'll see our best to put a candidate in the process. I don't think for us we want Nima to have a dominant for all of us. We don't want opposition coming from Nima to say we are divided. Have our own sons who is sitting as on the edge of power. Yes, the vice president. One Nima unity for one development. The one we fought for. To support Onokoga today, all of us who came together. I support that CDC. All of you know, I support that CDC. And later on, we came together. We say Onokoga is the best among the rest. We support Onokoga. Let me say this today. What happened to Onokoga can happen to anybody. You will not feel fine. When the late Senator Johnson was leaving, Senator Johnson will handpick a candidate in district, any district. You will not say, oh no, we want another man. MJ will not talk. Onokoga will mean the same officer.
Yeah, I just want to do some interjection in your statement you made. Prince Johnson picking of Kennedy was one of the problems that Senator Koga saw and left the party when the party were NDP. These are some of the problems that were in the party that they didn't want Senator Johnson to be picking. They wanted to they wanted to do something. Why would you want for Senator Koga to follow his scene?
No, listen. We stay here on Johnson as our godfather. Even though it was wrong, but we say him our godfather. Now, okay, the man who won the district for 3 times and say, I prefer this person. Listen to me. Let me be frank to all of us here. When you really campaign, they can open room for tomorrow. And I thought where Sawete, Zoge, all we work together. We are very calm. During the election, we are very cool. And no, there was no harsh war. So when you win an election, be very kind to one another. You should know your big brother or small brother. What I'm saying is this. When Koto, all of us were in the process with Brian Koga, there were a lot of warriors on Koga. Forget to know that we don't know who's tomorrow. What I mean come so. The election in Buyao. People talk about Jason Yo, people talk about Koto, people talk about Boy Badie. Now, Boy Badie might come close because Saint Brian is supporting him. But today, let me tell you today, Jason Yo, I'm likely to support Jason Yo, but I'm not seen to be one of the major factor in Buyao election now. Because Koga won Buyao for 3 times for Goma play. Senator Johnson for Goma play. Koga succeeded the list. Senator Johnson is here for Goma play. The reason why Koga said no candidates will come for you, it didn't mean he's a funny man. No, he said that because he want to bring unity within the country and in the district as well. Now, he said no candidates will come for you. Y'all go Nikwea, Yao, and Bio Yagos bring candidate. There was no understanding. Thank you. There was no understanding. Now they went, there was no understanding. Mekwa, a gossip Mekwa, here for that Yao Bill, and that was Nikwea. Mekwa get linked for Nikwea. A gossip Mekwa still a better chance in the election. Mark my word. August 12, you hear, people hear me tonight. They say I support of Jackson you. Yes, when of Jackson you music, you hear my name. But I'm a very truthful person. Make us a better change the election when it comes to investigation and parents speak truth to power. It's a better change the election. Make what we win the election, you say, but don't say. Thank you on the order. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think you were precise to say somebody going to win. Unless the other people on 2%, maybe the person not maybe they want. For giving your side. Thank you very much. Who is adding? Who is going? Let's get to you. LA's Law. Dennis. Let's get to you. Who do you think going to win the election? I know you support Koto Krag. I know you will not leave Koto Krag away. But if you will be fair into this whole argument, maybe you will say somebody else.
He asked me.
The way the whole thing going to finish building Koto already.
So let me say this. Like I said the other day, after this position became vacant, Koto was going to win this election landslide. Of Boris Balier and William Cole presented a challenge to Koto in the nuclear region. Koto connection is not in nuclear, it's across the border district. First in nuclear. In chiefdom or clan, Koto will come fourth or third. Second, because again, with his connection and what he has been doing in a particular district. If Koto should be on his way to the district, maybe by tomorrow should be there. The crowd cannot win election, but what it does is it panics the rest of the candidates. So the candidate. Lapa, Caterpillar, or a light. That. Boris Balier, if it should come out, nobody will even look at his face. He helped teachers. Hero. What that means is he plotted them.
You say what he exploited teachers?
Yes. I have the record right here. The paper right here. He exploited over 30 teachers with $3 million Liberian dollars and 15,000 United States dollars. If this record comes out, nobody going to look at Boris.
But the people in the district are not looking at those records. They don't want to know whether somebody is a criminal or not. Their role, I mean, start grading their role. They vote you. They don't get time for this.
No. Listen. Now what I'm saying, I say if this record comes out, they will not look at him. But here is my take on this. Who's going to win? Koto, with all the challenges at the end of the day, he's going to emerge as the winner of this election. Trust me. Put me on record for that.
Thank you. You are on record that Koto going to win this election. I think he on record. Somebody also on record here too. So I think you're plenty now.
And listen to this. Listen to this. With everybody saying over there, not one person ever made mistake by not calling Koto name. If you observe that, why do you think he's important? Why do you think they are calling his name?
I found the era time finio.
Look at him.
Ella, I think the allegation against Boris, if you got a document, you can send it to me. We will have to, officially post it on our page so that people can, if that allegation is true. Thank you very much.
It's right here.
Thank you. Let's get to. We got two persons that are not spoken here. We got okay, yeah. We got Pat David. Pat David.
Pat David spoke now. I think I'm Mark.
Oh, Mark Blue. Sorry. Mark Blue.
What Mark got to say? Man, from Booyah.
He's still running campaign against me.
Mark Blue, you got over 900 persons voted for you in Booyah. Your constitution.
You're still running campaign against me. I know what they do.
Ma, I already coming to you, then you'll be talking again, Ma.
Printers.
Yeah.
Printers.
So who do you think going to win the election?
I come here, find the printers.
Who are you turning your fans base to?
Printers. Musa Benete is watching the show. He said he watching you. He want to know your location tonight. So I beg you, please tell where you speaking from. Quietly. Let's do it behind the scene.
Yeah, the sea, we are on the scene, right on the sea hours here.
No, don't take shit down under the sea place. I beg you. Don't take shit down
leave me around the sea hours.
You tell me congratulations. You tell me congratulations. I'm the mobilization. I'm the co-chair on mobilization and recruitment for the CNC nationally. You tell me congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
They didn't post your appointment communication.
Now all the things are going to West.
Your appointed one female, one girl from Honduras. She's a general.
We want to say. We want to say thank you. Me, I continue to say I'm not. It's my decision to say this person will win, but this person will win. But I know the election in Booyah is squarely between Koto and Gosmekwa. We cannot underestimate Boré, and also Jason, you will cool with him. But at the end time, it will tend to a wrangling system. Someone can first, someone can second, someone can tear. But I know if it slip from Gosmekwa, who is being on my mind as the first, it will drop in the hands of Koto Kwagu. So the two persons are the top leading candidates.
Now you know them to be the top leading candidate, and you got over 900% voted you. Who are you giving your 900 to?
The father my representative from my district, who is the NDR candidate, NDR representative, is not giving support to somebody. Why you want me to give support? Don't you are not giving support. You are not giving support.
You are not NDR. You are not NDR person. You are not NDR person. You are opposition person. You as opposition person.
Okay.
All those the two person you assuming that you telling us that they're going to win, either of them will win, are also affiliate of the ruling party, and you are opposition. So you cannot compare you and Dowan. Saying you opposition, who are you giving that opposition membership you had to?
So the father, madam, you are not in a race. It means anybody that wins there, Nima wins and Booyah wins. If nigga get not going to campaign, St. John, who is a Koko chair, not going there to campaign. Even the alliance that they built against us, it have been broken today where St. Brian is in the district campaigning and nobody talking. That's why I don't want to put a foot in the district. You don't know the reason. Money, that should be our topic. Why all of those who form alliance are not going there? The reason is the guys are all afraid of Koga that by 2029, Koga will be going for election by 2023, 2032. And they are going for 2029. So if any of them challenge Koga in our election, Koga will fight in 2029 in their various districts. So everyone is afraid of sitting looking.
So they will do that. So we also be concerned why opposition lawmakers, including a political leader, is not taking side in a district 5 by-election.
The reason is just come on. We don't have a candidate there. If we are candidate, we are going to take side. And no one can to offer support. No one want to order them to say they need our support.
Thank you.
My 900 and some more president at them, I said that They will sit down there. I will show them direction. Maybe 4 days to the election, we will show them direction.
So many 4
know,
days to the election, you will be telling them where to go.
But I'll be in Temple on Saturday. The old man are pastor as a reverend. The youth lead chair for the Friends of Mike Noor and the CNC. It is his father. So we'll also be there. We'll sit with some elders to talk to them. I got my own basis.
Are you telling all those show that CMC that you from is not playing any part, not making any effort in the district as to who to support?
No, we are not. You just when you grab Bobby Bali old photo, you can put it on when Bobby Bali was passing. Instantly pay you Musa Bede on our agriculture program. And we're asking that anytime they make it enter that district, like way by 2023 photo, you put us so that you can blackmail Bobby Bali. Because I know the issue of
I'm not said that yet. I'm asking
there.
If you guys are not supporting anybody.
But if also you put that photo on yesterday. Don't forget, you put the photo on yesterday. CNC is not supporting. CNC as a party is not supporting anybody in District 5.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Well,
CNC is not supporting anybody. If Honorable wants to talk to somebody there, he will talk to them as a senior brother, as one of the lawmakers of the county, and also one of the stakeholders of Limba. If Mike don't want to talk to anybody there, he will talk to somebody as a man from Lovely, Boyakuda Administrative District, Tapetown District number 6, a resident of Ganda, and an individual person talking. But CNC does not have an official statement in that place.
Can you do a favor by texting all the contact of Wilfred Bangura, your secretary, so we can ask him on this tomorrow?
So Wilfred Bangura being a secretary, Wilfred Bangura is 077-35-55-55.
I said text it to all.
But you can read it now, John. No need to hear your head. It just come up. We don't use number that printed to my name. You see, you want to get my phone, just say 077.
We got less on the show, and so everything we're going to do right now will be in our party comment, and everything is good to be here today. The show was a good show. Tomorrow we'll be discussing something different. Let's get to you, John, before we can go to our party comment, John. So we want you to say something.
Yeah, the election for me, as a citizen of York and as a son of York, a very prominent one from York too. I think that the best candidate will win.
You see the man whole argument, everything just brought best citizen. He made all I want long and yes, somebody will win that. Come on.
It is making you say he's a citizen. It is making you say he's a citizen for your then adjusting you the man talking about.
The good thing is my own uncle Peter Wiato is not contesting because he was contesting when I say anything anyway people who almost back in England they're going to help me some kind of way. But anyway, thank God. Peter Wiato
Abraham Kagbo there. You can support Abraham Kagbo.
So thank you. We will now do our party comment. You got any other thing adding your party comment?
Okay.
We are many here, so what we will do, we will give each person 2 minutes for your party comment. So in 2 minutes, anything you want to say within that 2 minutes, so we can be the time cannot cut off us. Thank you very much. I will start with you, Ato Wugbe. Let's start with Ato Wugbe. Ato Wugbe, your party comment in 2 minutes.
Yeah. So, I'm alive.
Yeah, you are alive.
There's one document came from Freeport and Manson reading.
Okay, so I said, let me say thanks to you, the host, and thanks to all of the panelists. It has been a very good show. We hope we can make it more better tomorrow. So, like I said earlier, that the election is between 3 candidates: Jazin Yuho, the Gosman Kwa, and Koto Kragu. Although it will be done on a segmental basis, the segment you come from, you will take a higher vote. But basically, the 3 of them are the key front runner in the election. And it's key that Koga issue a press statement to finally let the cat out of the bed, that he's not supporting nobody, making the election, the playing field very level, where there is no equivalency. You got to tell the people why you get to do our elections around the world in Africa. I heard somebody saying debate can make people to win election. It's not true. Debate can make people to win election. It just requires us sensitizing our people, educating our people gradually, because you must tell people what you're going to do. What you will do. It is what you will do that will inform the people that you are a serious candidate, and then they will vote for you. So debate can make people win election. It's just my interest. In Africa, we are a bit behind. Most than Liberia, we are a bit behind in terms of electoral education. But debate is very key. It can make people win elections. And we did it down the long run election here because of the debate. Again, Thomas Fala, again, Thomas Fala here. So debate is very key. So the election will be a very close election, and it's good. That continue the conversation. The conversation is very encouraging. The issue of the United Party alliance and the other candidates have not spoken. Silent me concern. The United Party and MDR are in alliance. So insofar the MDR got a candidate, obviously that candidate is the United Party candidate by extension. So once the click here, say me and they have not given the contrary, it implies that they support the MDR candidate. So thank you. I look forward to a better show for tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Every day we hope to improve on everything we do here. We're just starting. So thank you very much. We hope to improve every day. Thank you. Let's get to you, Elder David. Let's get to you on your party comment. 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much. When it comes to this election in our district, Buyao, my recent comment up here and other radio station in Buyao is that Jackson, you'll lose the election because Nyale Goma place should not be the only place for Buyao. The leader of Buyao should not just come from one quarter all the time. So for that reason, we all over on various radio station in Buyao, asking Jackson Luo supporter to drop now because of that particular reason. And secondly, the reason we continue to give is that he also not respectful to the to our senator elect. So if Buyao have to elect him, it means our district will be behind. So for the reason is why we are here for every day. Although when we are here, we got to talk about the national issue also, which is very important. And all young people want us to talk Liberia instead of individual. One of the speakers just said, I should apologize by saying that the government spent millions of that to just go negotiate for yellow machine that they don't even have the money for. And somebody is telling me that I should apologize for that. I don't think so. One thing the young people will tell you is that you guys should talk about Liberia, not individual. The vice president delegation include few ministers from Liberia going to China. And when we say that it's a waste of taxpayer dollars, the government could use small business people to do that they would not even spend $25,000. And somebody is telling me why we said that we should apologize for misusing the taxpayer dollar. We should apologize for. We don't think so. Liberians are suffering. We need to speak the fact. The system in our country that killing our people suffering now, we should apologize for it. I don't think so. So you need to take that one back. And if you're close to the vice president and the government, I think the best thing you guys need to do is to tell the government to change the system over there and see how Liberians are suffering. Mainly, our government had turned Liberian citizens to become better to them so that they control the pocket and our citizens suffering. And I should apologize for that? I don't even think so. We continue to say it, using millions of dollars just to go negotiate. That's something you will not get result for. They don't even have the money now to buy the 285 yellow machine. They don't even have the money, and they don't even have the maintenance money.
Thank you.
So
very
why
much.
you want me
Thank
to
you
resign?
very
But
David. Thank you.
Jackson, you should be among the 9 losers of August 12th. Thank you.
Very consistent and precise on everything you say. You want to remain resolute. Thank you very much. That's why I even carry Arthur when they bar, because you are still here. There will be another counter argument. So thank you very much. I know the Omen are going to come strong. I thought you every day in the bar. I will bring you. Don't worry. Thank you, Omen. Let's get to you. I want to deal with all the errors. Then the young man will hear. We start talking.
All right, thank you.
Alice Law. Let's get your party comment here.
Thank you, and thanks to my colleagues here on the show. You see, the old man spoke. I mean, earlier, I said in a parable when he jumped over their body and whatsoever. But let me say this: not because Senkoga was able to jump over Prince Johnson's body, it means that he has control over the party. And first of all, the party is bigger than Senkoga. He cannot go and handpick somebody and bring them into the party and then they accept it. The party is an institution with rules and regulations. He cannot come or go there and overrule them. I applaud the leadership of the party for their stand against Senkoga. They did not respect, they respect them, him, but he tried to disrespect the entire institution. So, thank you. Even though I'm not a member of the MDR party, but I like the stand they took against Senkoga. They forced him to come up with a statement that they have no part to play in it. And I said it earlier, they will not respond to that. Now, this election in Buya, I think it will be one of the contested elections in Nima County, if not in Liberia. Because it looks like people are watching it, but they are not coming up front. Even in Monrovia, the various major parties are watching that particular election over there. And what's going to happen is, if Koto going to win this election, regardless of Barry Barrier carrying yellow machine, people then there, all the guys there, the young people are reserved to vote a qualified candidate from Niquia. And that qualified candidate is Koto. Koto has been with the people. He is in touch with them. He has never abandoned them. Even after the election, after he lose the election, he was still with them, working with them. Not because Barrett took a yellow machine because he wants something, so they should vote in, or they should look at someone who have been there for them all along. So, and my last thing is this Koga issue. It is about time we put it to rest and discuss something important. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You know, today is our last day on Koga issue. I mean, on the district politics involvement. Today will be our last day. Even though we'll talk about Koga on this show, but it will not be particularly only a decision any longer. But anyway, thank you very much for your party comment, and thank you for coming to the show. Let's call you on show. I mean, let's welcome you here. Who is this person? Okay, thank you. Let's come to you, Aloysius. Aloysius, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, bro.
Okay.
I'm here. You getting me?
Yeah, take your 2 minutes, Aloysius. Take your 2 minutes.
So thank you so much. And I agree with Brother Ellis in some respect, not in quarter respect, which is completely respect. And the issue of Koga, I mean, we get other important thing to discuss in Buya, to be honest. We follow Koga's statements from the beginning to the end, we said it. And Koga, you know, he keeps saying he can be, you don't want to be a deviant to the parties and all of those things. And you will not support Koto. Koto is rude and all of those things. If Koto is rude, then I think he learned it from Honorable Samuel Gongwen Koga. Because Honorable Koga himself is on record as insulting and disrespecting people of that district, the elders. Even in Bully and other places, he on record for that. He grabbed people's children and put them in jail. Ellis was there. Ellis there right now. We raise money here to free them from Sunny Kole without due process, just because he is in position. That's why we're following this election to the fullest, so that we will know who's going there, and tomorrow we'll be watching you so that you cannot make Koga's mistake. So we are here, And the issue of campaign ongoing and all of those things we saw, Koto, you know, buy lapad in Ganta, Jeda, you go and pay dowry. There's not dowry payment thing we on here. Let's be honest, Booyah is standing for development. Booyah stands for development right now. You that will carry development in our place. You are the one people will vote for, especially someone who is running on the ruling party ticket buying lapa to carry to the people. This is complete. I keep saying this does not represent.
So why if it was requested by the people, or maybe some of the women grouping one lapper and you try to carry? Is there a bad thing?
The lapa there is campaign lapa.
Ellis, I did not.
Correct.
I'm asking him. He had to answer the question.
Nobody asked for lapa. Koto cannot afford what Boris Bali is doing, or Kevin Rose and opening St. Thomas Town. Some of the roads that Boris is opening today, it was paid long before some of all were born, 1978.
So are you also taking into consideration Koto involvement in the district prior to the election? I mean, far before this election, are you taking into consideration as comparing that to Boris' intervention today?
This is why we keep saying Koto work have been there. We agree Koto live with the people. I think during all of the election, Koto were in the 6th grade or 3rd grade and by then. So he came from the people. Yes, we agree. But Koto working up there, being opposed. We all there opposed in our place. Our breaches, when you caught, we the people in the town or the quarter will go to get your whole law. Opposed, then your hauling, your police on the street. And what Koto were doing that. They have been number routine of the people of Booyah. The people of Booyah, they are hard-working people. So they can pave their own road. Koto only took advantage of it. That's all. So right now, as a candidate of the ruling party, I keep saying
when you're making statement, I want you to be exact. The people of Booyah are noted for paving their own road, but Koto took advantage of it. So are you saying that the other candidate that carry yellow machine also took advantage of the same thing that the people of Booyah are?
What's on yellow machine? Because Koto just duplicating. Koto just duplicating Boris. Koto was there buying, carrying solar panel that anybody can buy for Cote d'Ivoire from Benway there, somewhere there. Me, I get horse in our place. I bought solar. You go to Buelu right now, Buelu Broad Street, there my horse is. They get lead there right now as we speak. Individual can buy lead. So that's how it seems like lapa. But it's so you know, or hard to believe that somebody who is running on the ruling party ticket, you know, is not doing something above anybody within the district. Yet people are saying that, oh, this person is, going to win. How is he going to win? You think we're going to keep Booyah the way on a Rukoga kept Booyah and besiege that district? Nothing happening? No. Booyah now has gone to a different level. We follow development and we will not accept talking from anybody. If we carry on development as a politician, let it be tangible, so that everybody will benefit, not lapa. No, they're not wearing things we're doing on there. We're not going for dowry payment.
Thank you.
So I commend everybody on the show, including even Kevin Demi, we just left, especially going to cover the elections in Booyah, like the CEO just said before leaving. Booyah have record that people understood Booyah to be a little bit different. President Butuo. And now that we'll be discussing, you know, intellectual activities. I mean, I'm so grateful to him. I appreciate that, and I appreciate the platform so that the voices of the people of Booyah will be heard, and even after this election. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alosho. Thank you very much. You look very interesting in your closing. Yeah. But anyway, we have to appreciate people when they do good. We have to appreciate them. There's part of politics, above politics. We have to appreciate Koto Abel doing well in the district, even though I'm not a fan of Koto, but he has been doing well, carrying for intervention before even coming to this election issue. So let's appreciate that because he carried Lapa. But he carried Lapa, he carried for purpose though. But anyway, let's come to you, B. Mark Blimon. Yeah. Let's get 2 minutes.
Yeah, yourself. Again, we want to say thank you and thanks to all of you for the show. Let's continue It's a brilliant idea. We want to appreciate John, DK Way, Alfonso, and the CEO. The Spoon have been doing this, and we are coming from Nimba. And we also bringing out our own platform. It's a good thing. And we should all be able to contribute meaningfully to everything that involves our program. Like we said, let all of us make our way to talk to some radio stations that will be able to connect us after the election when we are discussing some national issues, so that some of the radio stations can carry, because not everybody have a smartphone to understand what we are doing. So I just want to say certain things as a rebuttal on some of those things that we are saying tonight. We are not saying people are not, consenting to what is being done. We say people should come outside, open it. People should come outside, open it. In our campaign, everyone was there, the VBC, and my way to support you, the VBC are all around. They want here, they be NDRC. Then everybody come outside to support Koga. Koto. They can't stay away from Koto and Koto because you even go, you get money behind the scene with Blighty. People want to hear your voice. You can even be a representative of District 8. Some people will be your secret admirers and they will be in that district. They will follow you. There is troop in their number, carry about 200 cars in the district. The district are just 53 towns. The 9 days are remaining for a campaign. Then they go and get behind Koto. Let us see them outside physically. But they can't be doing high and see things. Some people going to course behind the scene. There's some people going to Koto behind the scene. Then they come out. And like we all say, Onkoga come up, open it today, since 4 o'clock in the morning, to make his decision clear. Let's do away with Onkoga decisions now and get to the other lawmakers. And some of those supporters that are ministers that were all here campaigning in 2024 for Nyatwa and in 2025 for Koga. They printed their count also with a Yuli Jesse. Then they put it on and get in the district and help Koto, so that it can be a little disparity in the 2 past elections and this one. And then the caucus that are united under one umbrella, excluding Taiwan Bay, so they say, and ability. Let it be the same unity that they will go for Koto and bring Koto and include him into the legislature, so that tomorrow we can have a good backup for 2029. So we should start preaching peace to our people. The radio that is in Bipley should try to relay us as the same thing is being done to BS, Tapetan, and other places. They try to include them, Seglepi, so that we can preach peace messages now to calm down some of those situations that is about to happen in the last 9 days in that place. So we just want to say thank you for hosting all of us. And we pray that after the fast and prayer yesterday, everything we're doing be increasing as it's being done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, bro. Mark, I think Mark is changed today. Everybody yes saying texting Mark change. Mark, I think you'll become a change agent when you come here and this year.
Yesterday was national prayer day.
What somebody say on
and also the guy said as soon as the prayer was done yesterday, Serena Seafoy changed.
Yeah, in confess.
Yeah. Look at that one laughing, Jerry. Look at that one.
Printers the man that get a party coming in 2 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Alfonso, and let me say thanks to our audience in Radio Land, those following through the social media. Let me say thanks to the BKS family and librarian journalist Kevin Demi. And I think the essence of some of these conversations, one of the essences is to reduce any likely election violence, the likelihood of election violence. One of the panelists said, in Liberia history, when you reference Mutuo, brings back memory that is not so welcoming. So when you have an election that Buto is involved in the entire Buyao, most of the time during the processes, Buyao is one of the places often marked as red zone for election violence. So with the kind of conversations, I would mostly want us to be straight to the point, educated, saver like we are. Let us maintain that. I know one of the elders said he tried attacking Arthur while Arthur had to ask somebody to apologize for certain statements, even though that was Arthur's own way of engaging, the statement from that person. But let accuracy in our information here be, key, because when we talk about national government, we all know when it comes to money laundering, there are international laws on how much an individual travels with. Nobody travels out of this country with, from one country to another with anything more than 10,000 United States dollars. You will be arrested for it. So to come on that kind of platform and say the vice president of the republic travel with millions of dollars, that is a misleading information. And sometimes you, in the moderating seat, you have to call people to order when they are giving information that are very inaccurate, because at the end of the day, it is the accuracy on this platform that will get us the followers needed. Again, we trust that the candidates, we hope that candidates in the forthcoming by-election can subscribe to the upcoming debate, because as a youth leader in the politics in Nimba, I really look forward to a time and date that our politics will be tied more on issues, confronting us. If our people were voting on issues confronting us, some of the very concerns that we're raising on this platform, that candidates going to buy Lapa, candidates doing a quick impact project, they will not easily work on them. But because we have a very transactional political landscape, people, even sometimes for as cheap as a campaign t-shirt, people make political decisions based on that. And I trust the kind of platform we would, leverage on it to widen our civic education, among our citizens. And like my big brother Mike said, I hope, we can find means to have partnership with other local media in the county so that we can, have this as our own county brand. Like we have other national platforms. Thank you. And I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow.
Thank you, Prentice Doma.
And we look forward to see you and your new leading district campaigning for Koto.
First, I beg you, I want to ask Prentice a question shortly. Prentice, they said they send you to Ministry of Labor.
They send me to Ministry of Labor to do what?
To work. Where are you working currently?
I work on my
They were working here to office. He can meet me with the money every day when he can't even run away from me.
Thank you very much, Chris.
No, right, I got no government job yet. Full disclosure, I got no government job yet. And I'm focusing, so for now, I'm doing my youth activities across the country.
Thank you. Chris Lee, let's get to you. 2 minutes.
Thank you. Before I go to my point, a few things here, and I will start where my dear brother Doma stuff from. Thank God, after baptizing, now people can see the reality in Christ. Now the Unity Party are saying people now you can't talk without 10,000, more than 10,000 now above. But yesterday when the opposition they said a lot of things about it, that people are trying with millions of dollars around. Thank God the baptized are in the position they can see reality. Thank you. So to my point, have to do with what Pat Developer spoke from, that have to do with people speaking the reality. I think Paul responding to our own brother Arthur when Arthur was trying to tell the advice where his statement came from. So I want to get that clear. So to my last point, I think my big brother Arthur is here, CWT here, brother Doma's here. And then from the Unity Party background, I will be clear. No leadership bring on MDR. The United Party also played double game with Koto too in that district. I'll be real. Why since the young today haven't gone to the one campaign? Who knows in the they're talking about? What happened to the United Party? Because in collaboration with MDR. What happened to involvement? So the entire United Party in Nima, they are playing double game to Koto. And not just in the Koga alone, but the young all the ministers for Nima that were in the United Party government. Yesterday, the rain campaign with Koga yesterday. They were in Jalkini, but they were on the ring and the so yesterday Nima rain campaign. What today, the United Party, our people running for FDA, our people running for other ministry, for labor, for across the sector that work in the government. What happened now? They are going and sharing our campaign according to the district. They're not happy. They are playing double games. It is something controlling there. It's something controlling there. What could be that thing that controlling behind closed door? That's the question we need to answer. So again, I know our dear good friend and brother for Nima Koto is in a very high position. That the party, the NDL, the party were crucifying that they did a Jesus Christ. That's what they try to tell the public because if you collaboration, yesterday we went in Nima the wrong campaign for Saint Kuga. You the partisan. Our own brother, brother Doma, they're in the United Party share, you win. They are campaigning. Why today they can't wear the same partnership to go to the district of the wrong campaign for Koto? Why I can't see my brother 17 the district pushing the United Party message that they were playing just about young 20 about Saint Kuga. What happened to own people at all? Today, they're not in the district pushing the gospel yesterday, they were pushing for Saint Kuga. So pushing the district. Are they crucifying Koto now? Or why is the thing that constraining? Are they protecting a job now? They don't want to count out because someone having tenant to count out. Are they protecting a job? That's $1 million question. But again, this year number 5, we're reaching the best. As I said before, they will say they will bring Jesus Christ. You the party said they will bring Jesus Christ and Diara. They haven't seen the Jesus Christ. They said they'll bring Muhammad. They haven't seen Muhammad. And today where we are, again, let peace be the end of the winning of the day. In the of Father, people are just going to enjoy everlasting peace. Then they go to the pool and you let the future of that children, you let the future of that district, you let somebody who will be servants, not a little. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace, Silly. Thank you.
I wish Shadrach be in the war room where you knew again.
We want to appreciate you for all your points he's taking. Thank you very much. Let's get to you, Siawete. You know, you are the only slow talker here, but you want to be sure. Thank you very much. Siawete, take your
Thank you. Thank you, Alfonso. You know, I listened to a series of speakers and they have made a point. I think the previous speaker has spoken already regarding some of the disclaimer we wanted to make on the show because the essence of this show, like we keep saying, is to build this platform where professionals will come to exchange ideas. You know, in terms of politics, you get diverse view, but you don't, tear us apart as a people. So, the other two spoke beyond, I can say, because, there are travel ordinance, financial travel ordinance when you are traveling from VIP level to a middle, management level. So sometimes we need to do research before coming up with this information. Maybe the other you're going beyond Bobo. As it stands, the election in District 5, I see people holding the United Party, but I don't know why they are all in United Party. The first thing is the guys from the MDR, they have some procedural error. Do you want a United Party to melt into what they are doing? For me, it's my position. It's not a United Party position. I'm speaking as an individual. But why it's not done properly, it's not done at all. For expediency, the election in District 5, I kept telling you on this platform that from the way the process was conducted, that's what brought the situation today. So for me, holding United Party is an institution that believes if you see the election in 2024 up to 2025 of this year, from Senator Twain to that of Senator Kuga, look at the trend. Look at the trend the election went. So I mean, sometimes if you want to bundle people, you also look at the processes that led to the election. Mind you, most of the there are people who built an ambition that wanted to contest, being that it was a consolidation or consolidated force. People had to support Honorable Koga. Well, are you speaking to me?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I want people to be very, very, the Unity Party, you are known Unity Party for years. And we don't bite and blow. You see, Mr. Green on the show, you are contesting my own people. We used to fire him when we leave from there, we take phone, we call him, and then we laugh all day. But the position we took does not disaggregate our relationship with Honorable Green. So no one should push the MDR against the Unity Party on the show. You're not winning that argument, because the Unity Party, the MDR and the other alliances are all tied together with the Unity Party. But the election in District 5, to conclude, the debate is a good one and it is laudable. It just, we could not have the time to ask the host of the debate, because it was also important that the debater also commit themselves to being peaceful and the followers, because it's very important, because the message that come from them also trickle down to the supporters. So we want to say thank you to Alfonso and Gian, and we look forward to the election in District 5 being very peaceful, and we'll keep following. And we are very hopeful that on the 12th of August, we'll have a new representative. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Let's hear from you, Sandra.
All right. So, thanks to all the speakers. Everybody has a right to their own opinions. This is a democracy. We have to be accurate. The security said with our information on this platform. It's a new platform. We want to build it. Help build our integrity in terms of speaking to national issues, especially to national leaders. Some of us who speaking today counting on the Koga to speak out or show direction. We have nothing against him. We just feel that he led the district for a very long period of time, and he has some oversight responsibility by directing the district, net leadership, into the rightful path. So I got the same view about other issues. Like many speakers said, the senator was disrespected because he was not given the authority to do this election. So I want to ask the question, in the 80s and 90s, the method of communication is not today the same. It has changed because people trying to modernize things. We are using cell phone, laptops, and other things to communicate. Zoom, stream, I will use. What do that mean? When it happened yesterday, Senator Johnson was doing it, picking people single-handedly, bringing to the party, causing confusion. They all spoke against, and so they left the party because of the dominant attitude. Why do they want to preach the same method to continue? Because he was elected as a senator, he should be the one to own the selection what they bring? No. We build institutions based on policy, rules, and regulations that govern by the institution. So if Senator Koga want to bring somebody, it should be a consensus building. Consult the party executive members, go on the drawing pool, you'll conclude with him before coming out. But don't use your proximity or your power or your provision, even though you have oversight responsibility over the district. But then respect the party executive because you are building institution. So when you are institutional oriented, you will do something in line with the rules and regulations of that institution. That's my only point against it. But I'm not saying why they don't get time, but it should also be in line with the party rules and regulations. Now, coming to the information provided by at the call, I want first correct him. I said no. The vice president did not travel with that amount you are calling. That I want to display that information. You shouldn't do that on this platform. Before you speak about somebody, especially leader, be accurate. Be very professional of what you say. That's why you came today. You wanted to debunk the statement again and advocate in the defense of the same thing I told you. We can be very professional on the platform. It's my father. My aunt, Uncle Liamon from Dumpling, my mother business her husband there. So I could tell him my father. That doesn't mean we say something contrary to what we're discussing here, I won't speak to it. I will be very real here. That's me. Saying what I'm speaking against it doesn't mean I hate him. I love him as my leader. I respect the senior brother. But we should speak truth to power. Let people understand what to be doing in society to grow people. Lastly, they come to 1 minute for the debate in Booyah tomorrow. We know want to be peaceful and people speak their mind. But again, not everyone can be able for debate. If someone that one of the does not go for debate, it doesn't mean that he is not competent or he is shy away. Sometimes it may be their schedule be given by neck. Because all of the schedule, mind you, they only have 10 days to go for election now. So it may lost your campaign tomorrow. You don't have time to go there. So I don't see you put the counting against that person why he does not appear or SYZ, a person shy away. That is not the essence of debate. But it's also good to appear to tell the public what you want to do. Thank you so much for the time. Let people be professional.
Thank you very much for your patience, and thank you for your point. John, you got to take off on this.
Thank you so much, Efanso. I want to say thank you to all of the panelists.
So before John can take us home, your Ashara, whether you are going to build a war room for the
Saja will be asked maybe 4 days to the election. The same time you'll be turning your supporter over.
So Efanso,
yeah,
you monitoring putting place one CMC. What's the result? Is it 0 or 1?
We'll get that.
Zero. We never go 0 in Nimao. You respect me, eh?
I know got 0, 1, 0, 2. Some places. You got 0 in body.
That's not 0.
No, you know, you not get 0 by 1. You get a MC. Just the man wants to.
But anyways, I want to say thank you to all of you for being here tonight. It was a great show. As always, we are here to discuss the issue, not the personality. Sometimes we go radical to discuss the personality. Shadrach, you made it. Papi said you are going to bed dreaming and laughing about the correction you made to him. And you still here tonight making correction. Not made out Papi to go there. He stayed down there. He not come out on the show. I'm begging you.
This personal information is not
accurate. No, I'm begging you. Don't make it Papi to be dreamy about you always. So it was a good show. I mean, it was really a good show. Mark Bloom, as always, it's good to have you here. Prentice Doma is good to also have you here. Arthur Wilber is good to have you. It's good to have you, and all of you is good to have you. It's been a good show. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
Ryan, $1.4 million car in Monrovia. I don't know what they will say again.
Yeah.
Mute the old man.
We're closing the show now, so we'll see.
Yes, sir. President Joseph Boakai riding $1.4 million car. What are you going to say?
You know,